me. Babies, mommy is like an hour late. I'm so sorry. Destiny. Hi, Destiny. I got you. I saw your messages. I got you, Boo. Oh, that's Destiny saying won't be able to join the live. All right, that's fine. Oh, babies, mommy's had the night from hell. Because I got like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, it's just like always tech drama, but also personal dramas. I don't know. Like at some point, my technology is going to start working. Stop working. So stop working a long time ago. One day it's going to start working. You know, I don't know. It's my personal trauma. I have a personal trauma with, with the internet, with my camera, with my microphone, with my charger. Oh, the bell. All right. Here we go. So let me just connect my internet. Hi, babies. I'm sorry I'm late to my own life, late to my own funeral again. Late to my own funeral. Let me just move the light a bit. All right, that should be better. How's everyone doing, babies? Let me know in the chat. And we'll get started with the love stuff. Yeah, sorry, my babies. I'll get started with the love stuff. I know I got some questions already for some of your love questions. But I think we're going to start with like some general reads and, you know, see what happens if some questions come in and stuff like that. All right, my babies, let's play some music. How's everyone doing? We're back on the live brigade, you know. I love doing these lives. How's the energies treating everyone? We're out of Mercury retrograde, so interesting how that's going to pan out. For everyone. Say hi in the chat, babies. Who's in? I know probably people were waiting and they gave up because your mommy was so late. Okay. We got a new set situation going on slightly. We're doing it in my bed again. We got the little little situation going on here, like a little nook. I'm in a nook. I kind of like it better. I don't know why. I like being in nooks. It just feels really cozy. So I think we're going to do more videos here. Okay, we're going down. Maria, hi. Super chat works for questions. Yeah, it is. So here's the thing, Boo. PayPal is preferable because like then there's no confusion because sometimes people send super chats and they don't know the amount and then like it's kind of not fair to like answer, you know, as long as it's $17, then yeah, it works. Because it's okay, Boo. So with the PayPal questions, it is $17 per question. I do prefer taking the PayPal because number one, PayPal takes like a cut. Everybody takes a cut, so it doesn't really matter which way it comes. But I prefer just doing PayPal because then everyone knows like it's the same method. But I can take some super chats today. It's like for whatever question, babies, love, life, career choices. We're doing normal questions. We're not doing necromancy tonight. We're doing love, life, and all that good stuff. Hi, Lady G. So yeah, Maria, if you want to send a super chat with $17, it's fine. I just do PayPal for clarity because then sometimes you know how it is. People send like super chats, different amounts, and then it all gets mixed up. I guess I'll mix up. Okay. PayPal. I'm a little out of breath for no reason. Excitement. Hi, my babies. Okay, so let's see. But all the information regarding PayPal questions, if you want to ask me a PayPal question, all the information is in the description box below. Oh, the music's a little loud. Okay. Check the PayPal situation. Although I have to say, like, going back to the whole Mercury retrograde thing, I had all the exes do traumas to me. I just, yeah, it's like, I don't know, but like big dramas. Like super, super dramas. Bless them, like I mean them no harm, but so, how dare you? How dare you? Awesome. So, okay, awesome. So we got 3 questions in already via PayPal, so we'll get to those. I know Destiny couldn't join us for the live, but I'm going to do that question. And then we got Anjali, and we got 2 questions from Destiny. All right, Bipis. So if you're interested in asking me a PayPal question, all the information is in the description box below. As always, it can be about any topic. We got different cards, different decks. We got the Starlight Oracle deck with us today as well. I might take out my pendulum. Let's have a good night. It's nighttime in Cyprus. It's like midnight almost. So it's always like, for me, it's like late nights with the tarot, but for some of you Bipus, it'll be morning. For some of you, it'll be afternoon, I guess. 1 p.m. PST. Okay, let's see. Anjali, are you in the chat right now? Because if Anjali is in the chat, I'm going to take, we're going to start with Anjali's question. And then we're going to do Destiny's question. Destiny can just rewatch it. And then whatever comes in. And in between questions, I'll just do the collective readings for the signs of these. Anjali, you're here. All right, let's start with you because you're here. Drink some poetry. Thank you for the question, my baby. Let's see. Do you want? Would you like me to read it out loud, or do you want me to just read it to myself, baby? And either way, it's always okay. Either way, it's always okay. All right, so okay, so we just want to know about your little Bippa. We want to know the intentions and how, in terms of reaching out, what we can expect. So let's see. Feelings and intentions. Thank you for sharing that, baby. How have you been, Anjali? How's life other than the douche flutes? Oh, look, King of Cups, as I'm parting the deck, on the other side, Judgment. So quite possibly, definitely a resurfacing. One more time, resurfacing for sure. Let's see. There will be a resurfacing. Please show me info. Yeah, feelings are solid there, so you're kind of elusive to him right now. Yeah, I'm great, baby. I just have nothing but technical issues these days. It's like the magic is strong. All of my magical practices, the tarot, like it's almost like the stronger it gets, and the more powerful the magic is in the place. Like Cyprus is so magical, so the more the technology is just like, I don't know. It's the fairies. Okay, babies. So we got the Ten of Pentacles for his feelings. Definitely the feelings are still there, still solid, not going anywhere. But he's thinking you're very elusive, you know? I think, you know, with that whole reaching out thing, you know, fixing things, reaching out, he feels like, you know, he's blaming you. He feels like you didn't let him reach out or you ran away from him in some kind of way. So he may have, like, you know, or it's also about, like, you know, he feels like you figure him out. You know, you see through the facade and he doesn't like that. It's like he'd like to just come with, like, and that's maybe what happened last time. He came with, like, you know, a half-baked apology. And you were like, yeah, that's a half-baked apology. And he was like, how dare you? How dare you not appreciate my shitty apology, you know? In his intentions, he's like definitely intending to reach out, actually. Like, his heart is like wanting to reach out. The Judgment and the King of Cups is someone who's going to resurface. Six of Swords, in terms of what to expect from him in the short term. I'll say this, probably silence in the short term, but let's see how long it's going to take. Because that Scorpio energy was strong. So it could be he's intending to reach out. But it will take a long time. Whatever that means, it doesn't want to show me. He's being secretive. He's playing hard to get. Might be Scorpio season. You're gonna see. He's gonna reach out at some point. If it's not Scorpio season, it will be in an unexpected way at some point. It might take some months. Might take some months even. But I see him doing that. You know, the intentions are to talk and to reach out. The intentions are, you know, that he has love for you no matter how he behaves, you know, like appallingly like a douche. But, you know, the intentions are love. But, you know, is he worthy? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. But he's playing games. Do you want Judgment at the bottom of the deck again? But do you want him to reach out? I would say if you want him to reach out, I don't think it's over, but I think maybe it should be over for you because he's going to be playing, like, prolonging the silence, playing games, you know, trying to trigger you, stuff like that. Anjali, what's the Seven of Swords here? It's like he's feeling like you're very elusive, or like, you know, you saw through him in some kind of a way, like you're too smart for your own good. What is that about? He'll be back, but probably bringing the same problems. He sees you as his home, you know, the home is where the heart is. You figured it out. Well, it's, you know, insecurity, you know, little boy energy. If he needs to be dealing with someone else to feel better about himself. That's what they all do, you know, the little boys. He's scared of you. You know, maybe he's taking a longer time this time because he's scared of you. He knows that, you know. He knows that you know things that he doesn't want you to know. Sad, really. I would just feel sorry for him. He's coming up with the same old, you know. But who knows? If he takes some time, you know, he's playing games right now, but if he does take that time, you know, before he reaches out, if he takes him a longer amount of time this time, maybe it's his chance to actually accidentally reflect on his behavior. So he may come back changed because it might take a while. Oh, Sunny, hi, my baby. Aw, my beautiful baby. Hi, Sunny. Sunny is a friend. Well, everyone here is a friend of the channel, but Sunny is extra scrumptious. Thank you for all the loving comments, Sunny. I see you, Belle. I appreciate you. You're like my ray of sunshine in the morning. Sunny ray of sun. Sunny ray of sun. Sunny little Belle. Yeah, and Charlie, like, you know, he's the type, it's almost like there's something programmed in him. He's just going to keep resurfacing. like a bad business decision, you know, like a bankruptcy, you know, something that kind of haunts you in your life or something. But it's, I mean, you know, at least you know, at least you know in his own way, even if he was dealing with somebody else, he's true to you in the sense like he sees you as his family or like his future, you know, the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, he's solid with you. He's just low vibrational, immature, and insecure. You'll be fine. Let me get you a little oracle card. See what advice the angels are giving, what the stars are saying, what the Jinn are saying. Morning star, keep shining even when others have quit. Yeah, you are the morning star. You are scrumptious. When others have quit, that's interesting. It's almost like, and there, it says inspire at the bottom of the oracle deck. So it may be that you bring inspiration to other people. This may not even be about the douche flute or about love. This is just kind of like about your life itself. Like you're doing really important work spiritually. You're giving people an example to follow in some way. You're inspiring people. You're making people feel like they can achieve a lot. It's just something, the way that you're living your life. You're the morning star, you know. You herald something for people, and I think you have that drive and determination in you, like beauty. You know, determination kind of sounds aggressive sometimes. I'm not sure if I love that word, but it's like such Scorpio energy too, because it's like you have the drive to just keep going when everyone else has quit. It's like a loyalty to a cause, a loyalty to your own life, a loyalty to a project. So you have a lot of that to offer, loyalty. Yeah, he's immature. It's just your little gift to the world. The morning star is your lucky star today. And in this whole season, Bill. All right, baby. I hope that helps, Bill. He's like, you know, it is what it is. He is what it is. He is what it is. He is what it is. You're most welcome, Bill. But don't you worry. If like, I mean, I feel like the answer is always going to be, yeah, he's going to resurface. And it's like, is he coming to fix things? He'll be coming, you know, almost like he can't, let's see, one more card. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, kind of to fix things, but it's kind of like he's coming because he can't help himself and because he feels like you belong to him in some kind of a way. He feels like you belong to him. More like, you know, that kind of an energy. All right, babies. Let's do some collective reads. Let's do a few collective reads, then I'll get to Destiny's questions, then any other questions coming in with the biz. If you are interested in purchasing a question, all the information is in the description box below. It is $17 per question. It's PayPal questions, but if you really want your question answered, you want to do super chat, that is okay as well today. Yeah, baby. Oh, we got a little card mixed up in this other deck. Which one was it? King of Pentacles. Stability coming from my poo-poos. All right, so babies, how many Scorpios in the house? How many Cancers? Who's first? Let's start with the most popular babies. Yeah, Sunny Cancer. Who else do we have in the chat? Maybe we can just start with Cancer, because Cancer is always, that's usually the first video I post anyway. Let's see. You know what? Today we're going to do Love Tarot, and we're just going to go like boom, boom, boom. Ah, Lady G Aquarius. Yes. Northern Star Seed, boom. Shout out. Okay, so we're going to do Cancer first. And I think we're going to, we're going to do this. We're going to pull one card for your general energy, one card for what's new coming in, and one card for someone that you're dealing with already. Maybe one for the past as well. So let's see. General energy for Cancer. Please show me angels of love. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're at some kind of a crossroads, Cancer, Bill. And the person who's coming in, who they're dealing with. Oh, okay. Cancer, you got a lot of drama going on. You got a lot of drama going on. You're at a crossroads night right now. Cece, hi, my Aquarius. Okay, we can do Aquarius after Cancer because there's a few Aquarians in here. Two of Wands. General energies for Cancer. So there's some kind of a decision that's going to have to be made about love, and I can see why, because it's like boy, boy, girl, anyone in between, stuff is going on. So you got the Two of Wands. You're needing to make some kind of a decision. I think you're like about what you want, and who you want at some point as well. You may not be aware of it just yet, but the energy is to go where angels fear to tread, like the world is your oyster. Do not think that you can't have just about whatever you want. You can have anything you want, whatever you want. It's all possible, baby. It's all possible. Behind you is the tradition. So it's kind of like, I feel like this might be a good time, in the next couple of weeks or month, might be a good time to reflect on all the lessons you've learned, the patterns that you've acquired, like including generational curses and beliefs about love. What kind of love you deserve, what kind of patterns you have around love and relationships, what kind of people, what kind of people you're with or around at the moment. And in your past, it's like, like we all have a type that we keep attracting that may not be the best for us, or may be the best for us. It's just about looking at those patterns. The person you're with right now, or the person in your energy, if there isn't anyone right now, put yourself out there, because you got the Ace of Cups. Somebody really loves you and they want you. They love you and they want you. They want you, baby. Someone you're dating, 1 date, 2 dates, I don't know, bimbo, himbo, anyone between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday. Cece, hi, boo. Jolie, boo. Boo. Hi, my boo-boos. Cancer, boo, whoever you're dealing with right now, or whoever is like you're about to start dealing with, is really good for you. I would, that person's offering you a lot of love. A lot. Maybe they're in your DMs. Someone around you. They're already around you, though. If you reject that person, there might be a person coming in the near future who is not so good. So careful how you choose. There's somebody here who might be a bit of a heartbreaker, something of a player. And I think that this energy is coming in the future as a possibility if you don't pursue this current Ace of Cups love. It's a douche flute. Also someone who's doing their own work. The douche flute is also doing work breaking generational curses, but maybe that they are the generational curse, So I don't know, maybe delete some database. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles in terms of the past. So someone's still holding that, coin over their head, like thinking, what is Cancer up to? Someone's still trying to figure you out. Somebody is still hoping for a new beginning from your past. You know who it is. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it could be that, like, that person, they could be a little bit, like, not very smart. But I don't mean that in a mean way, but, like, just, like, in a very objective, like, that person's just not very smart. And not, like, to say, oh, it's an idiot douche flute. No, like, that person is just not very smart. Maybe that's resonating for someone. It's just someone who's not very smart. And they also did some stupid douche flute things, but it's someone who's kind of always there. It could be someone who's strong. They have the strength. Look at this baby. They have, the brawn, but they don't have the brains. Not that it's a deal breaker at all for your mommy, but There's something about them that was annoying in that sense. Oh, Boo Arcadia X is saying that I look like an aged Madonna. Sort of. Thank you, baby. I mean, Madonna is really young, so I'm happy to look like her aged version. Yeah, great news for cancers. All right. So, yeah, there's something here about the past, like someone was just not very smart with them. And this Three of Swords is just saying, whoever you pick, at this moment, if you're like, whoever you go for, make sure you're making the right choice. Go for the person that's showing you the love, that's showing you the green flags, and maybe even that person from the past for some of you, because, maybe you can reconcile. Someone might be, there'll be a lot of messages coming in the next month, like a lot of people getting in touch with you, new people, but one is a red flag, I'm telling you. They got their family issues, and one is just going to be so open to love. It might be maybe intimidating or scary. They're going to be so open and so genuine, maybe. All right, baby. Any advice for my Cancers? Go pursue your dreams as well, Cancer, and don't limit yourself. Yeah, the Emperor. You are the master of your fate, baby. You are the master of your fate, baby. And you get to choose. Maybe you don't want to choose any of these people. Maybe you just want to choose yourself with them. I don't know. What do you think, Cancers, babies? Clifford, yeah, thank you. I was hoping for that as well, but I mean, who knows? I mean, she is my mother's age, but I mean, it's just a troll, Bill. Don't listen to them. People say all kinds of things about me. They say, you know, fake, all this stuff. So I don't care. It is. It's usually an incel or something. I don't know. So yeah, there you go. Cancer. But babies, bring the hate comments because it's really good for my algorithm. So whatever you gotta say, say it. Say it a lot. Say it in many messages. I just have a little bit of coffee as well. Hi, Western Raven. Thank you for the heart. So what else are you guys up to? My boobies. We're gonna do Aquarius now. And then we'll see if you want me to do your PayPal question, it's $17 per question. PayPal link is in the description box below. All the information is always in the description box below the live. Ah, Cece, thank you. right. What else have I been up to? I've just been up to no good. Creating my content, getting back on track with everything. It's really been like Virgo new moon is really hitting me, you know? Like ordering things and stuff like that. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. You know what? I actually, because I'm gonna post your vibe check readings once we finish the live. So probably around, I don't know, early evening Pacific time. But I think Aquarius got this in the general reading today. The Nine of Swords. You know, somebody caused you a lot of worry, but Bill. Somebody caused you a lot of trouble. Somebody caused you a lot of trouble, but Bill. You know, love and hate. Which is it? Is it love or is it indigestion? Is it hate or is it love? You know? Let's see what your general energy is with Bill. Aquarius, you could be meeting another Aquarius very soon, and that's going to be the one. I think, so in terms of the person you're dealing with right now, they could be fake or they could be weird. Ah, Cece, you missed your Gemini? Well, whoever is like present, so whoever is present in your energy right now, you could be talking to them, like they could be in your DMs. This is someone who is fake. It's someone who's like lying about something. There's an illusion attached to this person, and you're probably feeling that too, because you're wondering here the seven of coins in your general energy. So I think you're assessing, kind of like Cancer was. You're kind of assessing your journey in the love department. You're assessing where you've been, where you're going. How things are going for you in the future. You want to know, where am I going, on this love journey? Have I, when I've invested into people in the past, did they invest back into me? How do I recognize someone who is, a good investment for me? And you have a beautiful Aquarian energy coming your way. This is in your near future. This is the next one. Someone's coming in. Someone's coming in to light up the sky, but be careful, whoever you're talking to now. This is a bit of a liar and a cad. Let me see. And take these with a grain of salt as well, babies. Maybe some of you are talking to people and they're scrumptious. There's something up with them. Yeah, this person's going to cause you some kind of conflict and trouble. The Five of Wands. They could be very competitive. They're trying to get you like a trophy, and then they may not be the kind of reliable energy that you deserve and require in your life. Now let's see. The past person, if you have someone in the past that you're kind of like thinking about, or you're feeling their energy from time to time, the past person, Bell, they're reminiscing, like maybe this, like the summertime, make them reminisce about you and make them like feel, I remember that boat ride I took with my Bill. We went on a cruise, or so, they're looking at the land, or they're looking at the sea. And they're like, I miss my Big Bell. That person is still single as well, They kind of want to be single, but they're thinking about you. Could be a bit of a loner, or like a bit of a weirdo energy. Someone who's like totally dedicated to their work. 100% dedicated to their work. But they think about you. Especially now. Something happened maybe. I think also this person wanted to achieve something in their life that was very specific, and they've now achieved their goal or goals, and now they're like, now I'm missing my Big Bell. but someone in the future is coming. The star clarified by the Nine of Wands. Could still be in September. It's someone who's been weathered, by experience. Someone who has had, a lot of struggles they needed to face. It's a fighter. It's someone who never gave up. And that's how you'll know it's the person for you. It's not the person that's like currently that you're thinking about. The person in your current energy is, there's something underhanded to them. Yeah, Lady G, always hiding something. Something underhanded to the Seven of Chalices. And this new energy that's coming in, maybe we're talking to two different people right now. So it's the one that's newer, that's better for you. And it's someone who's like maybe less like pretty handsome, less scrumptious, like on the outside, but it's someone who's rock solid. And it could be another Aquarius, or they could have Aquarius prominent in their chart sun. So if it's not sun, if it's the ascendant, the moon, the Venus, maybe the Mars. And you'll know them because they're not as shiny and pretty on the outside, but it's rock solid energy. It's a fighter. Some people don't even know the struggles they've seen. The past energy might... Justice. Someone, the past person thinks about you a lot fondly also because they know that they kind of owe you an apology for some douche flute move they did. They may reach out. Maybe even Libra season could bring you something of a message. All right, babies, I'm gonna take a quick coffee sip, quick breaky. Oh, but those, I don't know, I get so tired at nighttime now. It's not really nighttime, but I get a little bit, I need my coffee, So let me know, babies, who's a night owl here and who's an early bird? Who's bringing the midnight oil? Evil Juggalo. When you said message, I knew what that meant. Oh, you told him no? Good. No messages. Ah, Lady G. Love you, Pippo. The babies. All right. Oh, Maria, that's okay. Yeah, just send me the super chat, Pippo. If you got questions, PayPal questions. I do mainly take PayPal questions, but today I've decided we'll be doing some super chats as well. So if you want to submit your question, it is $17 per question, PayPal or super chat. I do prefer PayPal. I try and just keep it all even in the PayPal because otherwise it just gets super messy. PayPal and YouTube take a cut, Although YouTube, AI overlords, I love you, okay? But yeah, they take a bigger cut, slightly bigger cut. Much bigger cut. I think they take like 60%, 70%. Hi, Missy. Okay, babies. So let's do another sign and then see if there's more questions coming in. We'll do Destiny submitted her questions before the live. I'm going to keep her till last so she can find her question. Majid, hi. Hi, baby. All right, so we did Cancer, Aquarius. Who's up next? Who do we have in here? We have Taurus. Do we have any Tauruses? Do we have the Gemini gems? Who do we have? We got Scorpios. We got Libras. We got Libras with them. Oh, thank you, Evil Juggler. Mm. If you're not going through a tough time, it's okay. Wow, the energy today in the chat. What's going on? Boo-boos, no one's going through a hard time here. The only hard times in the Love Tarot session is when people listen to what Douche Flute has to say, you know what I mean? Alright, baby. Hola. Alright, should we do, what are we doing next, babies? Taurus, or should we go for, yeah, we're doing Taurus, or Scorpio, or Gemini, or Libra. Any Libras in the house? If not, I'm just gonna go with Taurus. I don't know why I just decided. I'm gonna wait for you, baby. But yeah, it's all good. You gotta, in love, you honestly, like, a lot of it is, the principle of just letting things go. And choosing the path that you love, and that path will always bring you the people that you need. Thank you, baby. All right, let's do Taurus. Let's see what's coming for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my baby. Taurus, people are doing a lot of assessments today. Well, this month, Taurus, first of all, your past person still loves you. I think they're coming at you, baby. Some kind of a pest. Like a pest. Like, I don't know, the Knight of Cups. Someone who's like coming at you with like a pest. Somebody might be like trying to contact you at some point. Soon enough. Someone's going to be coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, Taurus, can we get a drink? Can we just, get a coffee, sit and like just talk and reminisce? Like, I missed our little chat. They might even say that. I missed our little chat. Oh, Maria, I got your super chat. Yeah, it was hard. You're a Gemini, Cancer, Rising, Scorpio, Moon. Love life sucks. Okay, we'll look into it, Maria. I'll do yours next. Now, babies, don't ever let a douche flu wreck your day. They're irrelevant. Well, yeah, we'll get to your question next, Maria. We'll figure it out. You'll find the right person. Taurus, this Knight of Cups, like someone's reaching out to say, I missed our little chats. I missed how we used to sit under the moon and talk all night. Like, remember that time by the river? I don't know why. The river, the lake, we were by the lake, we were drinking beers, I don't know, potions, whatever it was, you know, imbibing something. It was so scrumptious, but though, remember that? I keep going back to that time in my mind. You're welcome, Maria. I remember you so fondly, Taurus, you know? Yeah, they're gonna say something like that. Or they're gonna say, I went to the place we used to hang out and I miss you, you know? Could be like a high school sweetheart as well. I know, someone in your past, Taurus, they're trying to reach out. You're at a time of reassessment. Same thing, Cancer God, you know? This is someone who is on a path of breaking generational curses. This is someone who is on a path of allowing themselves to understand themselves better, allowing themselves to understand what they need and what they want. Out of life, out of love, where they're going, where they came from, and all the past douche flutes, you know, all the past mistakes, like not to say that I made mistakes, but you know, all of our mistakes in love, people who turn out to be mistakes. Two of Wands. You're on a journey. You're also looking to the past a little bit, and that could be good and bad. Look to the past for answers to your future, Taurus. But now is the time to make a step forward. And maybe that is about like this past love coming in and reconnecting and learning something about the present. You know, who are we now in the present moment? Because it's someone who really loves you, but though. There's a sense of danger and spice to the person too. They could have a dark side, but it doesn't have to be in a bad way. Ace of Pentacles, the person you're currently talking to, some kind of a new person. Maybe you've known, if you're dealing with someone in the present, maybe you haven't known them for a very long time. Some of you for a month, some of you for 5 days, some of you for a year. That's a whole new beginning as well, you know, that's very solid energy. The past one is looking nostalgic because it is the past. But also, you know, a little bit in the feelings, a little bit in the dreams. But the one you're talking to presently is, you know, that's an ace and that's a pentacle. So someone's giving you that, you know, material, something very strong and material and based in the reality of things. So, you know, someone wants to make an honest bit out of you. So I'm going to say, Taurus, you got another one to your right. Someone that's like a third option, you know, possible, but trying to come in. But kind of like with the other reading for Aquarius, was it for Aquarius? No, it was for Cancer too, wasn't it? Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Whoever is coming in the near future, if you reject the one that you're with right now, the one after is not good. And also could be that, you know, if you're keeping your options open, make sure you don't lose the nice person you have in your life right now by talking to somebody else. It's just coming up as a possibility. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying. You know? Don't make any sudden moves because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But whoever you're with right now is rock solid, you know? It's someone who's like, they would do a lot of things for you. They're happy to carry the burdens. And this is not a man or woman or anyone between for one season. This is someone for all seasons. And also the one from the past is missing you. So make sure you don't like reject someone. If you're thinking of like moving on or rejecting somebody that's in your present, don't reject that person because you might be disappointed in what you find on the other side. Or any rival to this person may turn out to be not so great. There is also a message here about like if you're talking to a person for a while and someone new comes on the scene that seems more popular, that might be even low-key famous or have like a lot of social media clout, that person is going to be unreliable. There's something larger than life to them, but it's all like flaky energy, empty energy. Tina De Silva, what's going on here? Who knows? I don't know. What's going on here? We're doing love tarot, Bill. I'm doing general collective readings and taking PayPal questions, Bill. It's $17 per question. You can ask about anything you want. The PayPal link and the all the info is in the description box below, Bill. In the description box below. Tina, yeah, 17 per question. All right, Taurus, you know how it goes. Not everything that shines is gold, you know. Not everything that sparkles is a blue angel. All right, babies, just give me 1 second. We're gonna do Maria's reading now. We did 3 signs. We're gonna get to Maria's question. I'm just gonna turn on the air conditioning. It's getting a little hot. It's getting a little too hot. Okay, but Tina is asking if we like pizza. Only with pineapples on it. Okay, cool, Maria. We'll see. Oh, Tina, you can ask whatever question you want. It's your $17. Tara will answer any question. Okay. Okay, so for Maria, my boo, first of all, where's my lever? Okay, so first, you know what, Maria, let's just see that thing about your divine masculine, you know, what that information is leading to and where it comes from, and if that's like coming out in the tarot today. Like, where is your DM? Where is my baby DM? That's interesting. You know what? I don't know about the black magic thing, but it may be if someone saw that, like if someone saw that in an oracle or saw that in a vision and told you about it. There is the Three of Cups here with regards to the black magic. So, I mean, these are nymphs of the sea, yeah, the gorgons or the mermaids. So they're, you know, mermaids represent some kind of a confusion. So it may be that, you know, someone could feel or saw, you know, a sight or vision of your DM. Maybe, I'm not sure if they've been affected by it that much. I think maybe someone's tried to do some practices on them, but I don't think it's affected them. I think maybe you know, momentary confusion or something like that. But you know, here's the masculine energy going towards the divine feminine. So, you know, what is meant for you will not pass you by. You will not miss out on your DM because of any kind of, you know, interference here from the magic. And Three of Cups is a good card. So, even if it's causing some delays or causing some confusion for the DM, I think in the end, love prevails, you know? Love wins. Maria, no one else is taking your place. I don't see that. And for your DM, you are the one. Maybe someone's trying to. Someone taking your place. Okay. When one thing you can tell me, Maria, is there could have been a moment confusion, but I don't see someone taking your place. In fact, I see the DM here, Knight of Pentacles. Someone's on a solitary journey, a long journey. So, you know, maybe trying to find themselves or trying to like recalibrate. Maybe there's some confusion about like, you know, why he needs to do this journey. Ah, okay. You want to, I don't think you have though. I was just about to ask you that question because I see the Seven of Pentacles for like, I asked the tarot, do you know that person? And I don't think you do. I think you may feel like you do, but that's not that person. That person's still on a journey is what I'm seeing. Like, it's like, you got to really like think about it. Like, is that really your DM? Like, you know, really assess the situation. It's kind of like maybe, but it's probably no. So I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably, you know, the Taurus is probably your high order, like not even a high order, but some kind of a deeper soulmate. But that's not your DM. Because your DM is like choosing you no matter what, even if there's confusion around them. Someone who's hardworking, good looking, they're on some kind of a journey. I think this is someone who's focused on their job right now. They're focused on their ambition. They're like slow and steady wins the race. I mean, you know, it's also Taurus energy, but this is slow and steady wins the race for somebody else, someone who's focusing on their own journey. In terms of like a soulmate meeting, you know, this person is moving slowly towards you, but they are moving towards you. Queen of Wands for what their profession is. This is someone who's very independent, someone who's very charismatic, maybe very charming, someone who has their own business, entrepreneurial. How does that sound, Maria? It's someone who's very entrepreneurial. They, you know, they're doing their own thing, you know, they're holding their own torch, lighting their own path. This isn't someone who's like beholden to any, you know, bogged down tradition or anything like that. Or beholden, you know, to other people's opinions and whatnot. And very scrumptious. Like, I see, like, this is a physically attractive, handsome, pretty, anything in between but Belle. We'll see. And, you know, 35 is a great age, you know, to meet your big bill. There's, okay, Knight of Pentacles and, you know, Page of Wands. Let's see how you're going to, I think you're going to meet that person within a year. You love the Taurus. Love the Taurus, but I don't think it's the one. Tell me more. And Maria, is there a place like in your life, like a physical place that's your happy place? It's a sunny, happy place for you where you go, I don't know, a happy place and the sun is there. The Ten of Cups. Place of happiness, tranquility, and the sun. Also, this Page of Wands. I think within a year you're going to meet this person, maybe sooner. And the way you meet them is it's going to happen in a place of happiness. Maybe you need to travel somewhere to that place of happiness, to the happy place. Tell me more. What can Maria do to manifest this energy? Release burdens. It's all about generational curses today for some reason. And I don't mean that in a scary way. I just mean, you know, whatever our mommies, daddies, anyone's in between told us about love and taught us about love, that was no good, you know. 10 of Wands. Release the burdens. Release the worry. Healing is so close, you know. best way to manifest this Bibu is to just get on your journey. There's a lot about journeys. If you're considering a journey right now, Maria, relocation, or even going on vacation or going back to a place you love, that may be the way. Something about transit, getting on a boat, a plane, and a car. He may also be in that field, Bibu. He may very well be. 10 of Cups is a lot of healing that's happening, and it's family healing. And that can be, medical related. The sun can be a kind of medicine. There's medicine in both of these cards. I think he is in that field, Bibu. Oh, you travel a lot for work? Focus on those travels. Release the burdens, and while you travel a lot for work, open yourself up to meeting people. So don't sit in a hotel room and don't worry about it. Just go out there and be seen. There's the golden fleece here. It's about being seen. It's about being golden. It's about being scrumptious. Yeah, travel. Good. Put on your best clothes, Bibu. Put on your crown and be seen by the Bibus. Trying to think how the sun relates to also, your family home. Go back to see your family or something. That's a place of happiness too. But travel, definitely. Page of Wands is travel, and when will he reach out? When you're traveling. Or when you're going on a journey, like a professional journey, your own journey, your adventure journey. Traveling alone too. Page of Wands is an independent Bibu, traveling alone, doing their own thing. Let's confirm. I think it is something to do with your work, directly or indirectly. Even if you don't bump into him, like on your travels, you might meet someone who then becomes like a LinkedIn contact, and then it one thing leads to another, and you bump into this person in some kind of a professional capacity. 6 of Cups, more healing and soulmates meeting. But not in a creepy way, in professional capacity, but in a legit way. Oh, next trip to the beach, the sun, there you go. And the tower, so it might be a sunny place on a stormy night, or it might be it's kind of like an unexpected meeting. But it's about being on journeys, and it's about being in the happy place and being in the sun, and all of that is bringing you to your Bibu. You're most welcome, Maria. Let's see. Anything else I need to tell you, baby? Cancer rising is a great placement. Scorpio moon and the Gemini combination, awesome. I love it. And it's okay. Love life sucks for everyone right now. It's just a fire dumpster. It's a fire dumpster. Let's get a little oracle card from Maria. I think it's a very beautiful energy, high order soulmate. This is someone who has a lot to offer. There's a lot of that, Sun Leo energy to him too. He might be a Leo. He might have Leo somewhere in there. But he might just be, very visible. So it could be, a self-starter. Also, any medical, he might even be adjacent to the medical field. He might be someone who gives medical supplies to places. Because I don't know why the sun is bothering me. It might be a logo on something, like a brand logo. So I don't know if that's resonating for you. I don't know any such logos, but maybe I do at the back of my mind. That's adjacent to medical stuff. What is the oracle saying? Full moon, protect your energy and hold your stars close. Something magical is going to happen on the full moon, or maybe you're going to meet him on a full moon. But, things coming to a completion, protect your energy from bad influences, from negativity. Don't sit in your room. Don't sit in your hotel. Don't sit in your apartment. Put yourself out there and you know, always be on the lookout, you know, when you're doing your job. Could be an eye, Maria. Just something that looks like the sun. I don't know. Maybe you haven't seen it yet, but you're like when you see it, you'll know. Like you'll know when you see it. Something that looks like the sun. But if your intuition is telling you an eye, then maybe yeah. Maria, you're dark Gemini. We're all dark in the hair, baby. But dark Geminis are the best Geminis. Also, no such thing as like, you know, simply a simple Gemini. First of all, this is why Scorpios and Geminis are like such good friends. Like we really are, because we gotta like we both have. I always say this, like Gemini and Scorpio are like some of the closest energies to each other in the zodiac that people like forget about, because Scorpio is the deepest. Scorpio like goes down into the depths that no one else has seen, like depth upon depth, like, you know, 7 circles of hell, or, you know, however many there are. I literally forgot how many circles hell has. Anyway, haven't been there in a long time because this is a joke, obviously. Okay. No, I haven't been there in a long time. To see my father, to visit family. Okay, I need to stop joking. People think it's serious. What was I saying? So yeah, like, you know, Gemini sees the perspective from like the different dimensions all around, you know, like a fly with like eyes everywhere. And Scorpio sees the depths, different dimensions of the depths of the underworld. And Gemini sees all the vision here. And for that reason, Scorpio and Gemini are such good friends, conversationalists. Like, if you find like 2 people, you know, talking like real deep and like totally off that nobody else understands, it's usually a Scorpio and a Gemini, or a Scorpio and Aquarius and a Gemini. That's how we roll with though, because these 3 signs have visions of different aspects of life, but they're all multi-dimensional. Like no one goes, there's like, people think Gemini is not an extreme sign, but it is. It's just, you know, in ways that most people can't understand anyway. Yeah, exactly, Maria. Awesome psychologists, awesome detectives, just like people who like just love inquiring. Scorpio just needs to know. Scorpio knows. Scorpio is like the lie detector. Scorpio just knows, like in their intuition, and Gemini needs to know, and is given knowledge because of its vision, its multifaceted vision. So many visionaries are Geminis. Yeah, it's why I love my Geminis, baby. Gemini, baby. So yeah, full moon energy will give you a lot of maybe some downloads as well, Maria, about this person who's coming in. They are coming in. It's going to be a good partner. It's someone who's very like blah blah boom, you know. Again, very smart. Sun. There's something of the sun to them. You're most welcome, Maria. Kiss you too. Yeah, babies, this is like totally the Gemini Appreciation Society. It's true though. It's something, you know, Gemini is such a special energy. Also misunderstood, you know. I always say this, you know, people fear those 2, right? Like, come on, like if you're a Gemini or Scorpio, you know what people say, right? They're like, what's their sign? And you go, Scorpio, and like, oh, no, you only care about sex and money and death. And then you say like, Gemini, and immediately, you know, all the stereotypes come like, oh, well, you're like 2 different people, or like you have 2 aspects of you. That's not true. Gemini has like so many aspects to them that most people wouldn't even understand. It's not 2. It's way more complex and interesting and global. All right, babies. So, because I'm going to take a little sip of my blood of the enemy. Speaking of Gemini Scorpio, Gemini Scorpio energy is just going to sip on the blood of the enemy. Is it though? It's water. And then we're gonna do, so we did Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius. Let's do Gemini. Since Maria submitted her question, we'll do Gemini and Scorpio, and then we'll do Libra. We got two more questions. We got two more questions from Destiny, who submitted her questions before we started. And if you got a PayPal question for me, let me know. Information on how to submit your question is in the description box below, my babies. My babies, my babies. My papas. How interesting. This energy is very interesting. It's been an interesting September. All right, let's see. Please show me angels of love. What is coming in for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this is like September going into October. We're going to look at anyone you're dealing with right now. Who else is coming in? And what's in the past, people? The Empress, you're coming into something important, Gemini, at the turning of the season. So this is definitely the energy of, what's coming in the fall, what's coming in winter. Something really scrumptious, love is finding you. Could be a, high order soulmate reunion, actually. Could be a high order soulmate reunion. Nine of Cups, I think you're feeling quite scrumptious right now. You know that you're fulfilling yourself, you're loving yourself, you're admiring yourself, you're in love with yourself, everything. Like, you got it all going on, and you know what kind of love you want. You know what your expectations are. Clbi, hi, my baby. Yeah, we did Cancer. Cancer was the first one we did. We're doing Gemini at the moment. So you're feeling really fulfilled, and you know what you want, and you know what kind of love you're manifesting. You know what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. You know what I'm saying? Hola, un mundo de Lara. Hola, ¿qué tal, baby? ¿Qué tal, guapa? Okay, Nine of Cups is, yeah, boo-boo, Gemini, you know what you want. You're not accepting anything less than you know that you deserve. Because no one's ever going to persuade you to do that again, because someone in your past, the past Four of Cups, somebody was shortchanging you, and you know it now, and you're like, never again, douche flute. I know what I need to be fulfilled. I know how to fill my own cup, so fill it, bitch. All right, fill it or leave. Get off the pot. Fill my cup and get off the pot. So, by the way, the person from your past, the one who didn't fill your cup, is gossiping about you with their friends or family. So if you had someone who had like family members who were not like 100% on your side, this is someone who gossips about you with them. Ew. You could be dating someone, whoever you're talking to right now is pretty solid energy, the Ten of Pentacles. It's interesting. It's almost like every reading today, we're getting this message of like, the bird in the hand is better than two, up on the roof. But what I'm saying is it's kind of up to you. If you're talking to someone right now and you feel like they're rock solid and beautiful and all this, but you feel like you're compromising something because, they might be solid, but you're not in love with them, or they got red flags, it's like a compromise, they got the right profession, they got the right stability, their money is okay, they got a place to live, but, they're a bit of a douche flute. Don't compromise, because a higher order soulmate is coming later, the Four of Wands. So within within 4 months, a year, or in April 2024, someone is coming who might be extremely scrumptious for you. Yeah, take it, Maria, because I'm sure, I'm sure there's energies in it for you, and that's what I see. 4 of Wands. Could be someone who's returning from a journey. So it could be like you're not meeting this person right now because they are traveling. Maria, there you go. Because they are on some kind of travels. And they're about to reunite with the land they're from or with the land they're meant to be on. And during this time, while they're coming onto this land that you're on, that's when your paths will cross. But you know what you want. You got choices, Bill. Let me pull some clarifiers. You can choose the person you're currently talking to, but I feel like you feel like their energy is either boring or there's like, I'm going to say like a mean word. There might be a mediocrity attached to them. So it could be someone who's doing well financially, but they don't have a vision. So, it's always going to be a 9 to 5 kind of mentality. But this love is real. You could have children with them if you wanted to. They love you very much. They're not going anywhere. If it's like a new energy, like a bimbo, himbo, anyone between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, it is someone who's going to appreciate you, in the long term. Then you got the 4 of Wands. For that one that might be coming in, this is more romantic, adventurous energy. This is a high order soulmate, very exciting. And the Empress here at the same thing that was at the bottom of the deck. So some kind of double confirmation, either the turning of the seasons or the turning of the wheel of the seasons. Someone is coming in that is a high order soulmate if you allow this energy in. So don't compromise. You know what you want, Bill. Someone might be trying to propose to you very soon, maybe even this month. If you're waiting for someone to propose, someone you already know, they will. But that's the problem with this energy. You may not be sure if you want to say yes to this energy that you're currently with, you're talking to. Andrew, hi. Gemini, it's so looking scrumptious. King of Wands. King of Wands. Boom. Here's your advice. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy life. Enjoy what you got at the moment. What you're doing. How you're feeling yourself. How you're looking. Enjoy all the little things you can do for yourself. Brad Payton. Am I doing a real reading? You know what, Bibbies? I don't know what the energy in the chat is today, but it is interesting. Yes, I'm doing a real reading. If you mean like is it collective or a question, this is for the collective, Bibbill. This is for the collective. And it's collective Gemini energy. I feel like we're in a different timeline today or something. But I'm also taking PayPal questions, Brad. It's $17 a question. And the PayPal link is in the description box below. And what is reality anyway? Scrumptious. All right, baby. How's everyone doing, Bibbos? Okay, I'm trying not to flash you here with my underwear. Just remembered I need to do my laundry. That's how my brain works. Moment of silence for Brad. Brad, how are you doing? I don't mean to make fun of you, but Bill. As some of you know, I do have like a few stalkers as well who come to the lives, and I have, it's never the people who are meant to support you. It's always the stalkers who come to the lives. Do you have any Mercury retrograde horror stories from this season? This season of Mercury retrograde, it never hits me like it hit me this time. Even PayPal wasn't working. Like, seriously. Look, this needs some music. Dance for me, baby. Dance. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, some like, I don't know, it's so like the silence here, like it's never this silent at this time because it's like I live in the city center in Paphos and it's like old town, so there's always like a party, a club open, and it's been like uncannily silent since like 10 p.m. I don't know what happened. I hope everything's okay. We have had some riots in Cyprus. It's been a little bit hairy, you know, the old fascism came out onto the streets to terrorize people. So, you know, let's hope nothing's happening tonight. I don't know. It's just feeling kind of eerie. Yeah, Maria. Yeah, PayPal was doing crazy stuff. I had so it wasn't like one isolated incident. Incident. It was like 2 weeks of like consistently the same, you know, issues. With like, yeah, people sending it and we receive, like people would send and I would not receive, and then PayPal was doing like pretending to send. It was just insane. But yeah, I hope everything is okay in Cyprus. I just want to like Google what happened in Cyprus today. But let's see. Okay, let me turn on some music. Oh, you know what's in my recommended? Gondora official, of course. Angie, shout out to Angie. She's always like, she's my hero, my mommy. If you don't know Gondora official, get to know her. She's always in my description box every video. She's amazing. Oh, Andrew, that's so sweet. That yeah, you got like that inner knowing that it's the right person for you. That's so sweet, Bill. But anyway, so in my recommended, it's like Gondora and Italian style tarot. You know the girl from Italian style tarot with the black hair? I think she lives in Switzerland. Luana. I'm. All right. The spirits just interrupted the stream, but we're back on track. It's all right. Yeah, shout out to Linda. And 1111 Bibos. But yeah, does anyone know Luana? Do you watch her channel? I highly recommend it. And Gondor official, of course, Angie, the queen herself. So there's a sign for me. You know, I just opened my YouTube and I just saw her. Both of them. Okay, so let's play some music. Oh, nice. Thank you, Andrew. That's so sweet. Let's see the bill. I'm gonna post the individual sign videos later tonight from my time, evening your time, or you know daytime, wherever you are, baby. I got a new setup. I feel like the energy is better, like I don't know, in my bed. So I did like a little new setup just to like freshen things up. 11/11. But yeah, Clifford, you know, speaking of 11/11 and the Ides of March, you know, see how things work out. You're the magician. We just did the Gemini reading, you know? We're all the magician. As above, so below. As I say, so it is. Abracadabra. Which is what that is. Abracadabra. Say the magic words, Bill. Whatever you want. Say the magic word for that, and it shall come. It shall be yours. All right, I'm just going to look up some good music, and then I'm going to get back into it. All right, here we go. But yeah, who here knows Luana? Tell me, because I know you know Angie. A lot of you came here from Angie. Angie. Oh my gosh, I love her so much, Pippo. All right, so let's do Scorpio. All right, Scorpio Club, Scorpio Mystique, Scorpio Power. We got a flying card. Let's see what it is. Scorpio, you got marriage material on your hands right now. What came out? The star. Follow the stars. Abracadabra. Yeah, the magician. You are the mistress, master, anyone between of your fate. You can manifest whatever you want. Scorpio, go for the stars. Go for the dream, Pippo. It shall be granted. Whatever you want shall be given to you. The Four of Swords, now is a time of reflection, rest. This is what Scorpios love the best. Yeah, you have retreated into your cave and you're recharging your batteries. This is, you're probably in a stage between deletions. You've been deleting a lot of people from the database. You're taking a little rest, resting on your sword. You've been in the battles, Bill. They always put us in the battles, baby. So, I feel like some douche flutes have been challenging you to a duel, and you're like, okay, now I need, let me just, you know what I mean? Talk to the stinger. You're resting. Maybe you're dating. You might have a person in your life because I see marriage material around you, the Queen of Pentacles, King, Queen, anyone between. So there's a person you're currently talking to or that you're dating. This is someone you can easily invest in. But you may not be sure because you feel like you're between douche flutes and deletions. The egotistical maniac from the past is still an egotistical maniac and still delusional. So just to let you know, the Six of Wands. They still think... This person still thinks they can have you. Lulu. They still think they can have you. They still think they can, do something here. Eight of Pentacles, Scorpio. If you're currently dating someone or talking to someone, and if you want to delete that person from the database who's rock solid, could be a Taurus, by the way, could be a very nourishing energy. If you're thinking of just going rogue and seeing what else is out there, don't do it. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be work finding someone as good as what you have right now. It's going to be hard work. Maybe you're resting because you need to make a decision. For some of you, that person is already sleeping in your bed with you. And it's a good investment, Pippa. They're bringing you a lot of nourishment. Let's see what's wrong with them, because I feel like Scorpio is feeling like they're between deletions and let people in right now. You're like, I don't know. Guilty until proven innocent by the FBI of the Zodiac. The Ten of Cups. You don't know that this person is going to give you happiness. You don't know if you can rely on this person for the future. The future seems bright, but the future seems murky. Could be if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Taurus energy, Scorpio, it's just someone who may be moving too slow for you, or they're just, because it is your opposite sign, they may be saying things in a very different way, or communicating in a completely different way to what you are used to. What do you think, Scorps? How's this resonating? Something very nourishing about this person. Could be a feeder. Like, they watch you eat or something. Or they like scrumptiousness, they like a curvy, stature or something. You're into something to do with food or nurture and curves. I need a feeder in my life. Buy the food, bring it to me, feed me, do the dishes. I need it. Clara Murphy, shirt off. Thanks, Clara. I'm not sure what that means. Shirt off to whom? I'm sure there's like context to this, but I don't get it. All right. It's the 17th of September. What is going on in the astrology today? Whose death day is it? It's weird energies around us. Thank you, Andrew. Resonation. Thanks for the straw. The strawberry is so cute. You know, sometimes in the chat we get Alex. Alex is a friend of the channel, Alex Cherry, and like sometimes he leaves a little cherry. Now we got strawberries and cherries. It's so sweet. I need that in my life. I need strawberries and cherries. So yeah, anyway, Scorpio, let's get back on track with the stinger. You're not sure if you can rely on this reliable energy in your life right now, but it is rock solid and reliable, unmovable. There might be some problems here, you know, there might be doubts. Give it time. Don't jump to conclusions, don't delete the, if you're talking to someone now, you're between deletions. You've deleted a lot. You've been doing the samurai situation. Don't delete the one who's like nourishing. Don't delete the one who likes, I don't know, who feeds you. The hand that feeds you. That's like kind of what's coming in. Could be someone who has a lot of milk in their coffee. I don't know, but that's coming through. Happy day. Hello, Bippo. So that's what's coming in, babies. Yeah, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of all this, Scorpio, is the heartbreak from the past. You know, not one, not two, because Scorpios, you know, we meet all the crazies. You're just suspicious, you know, you don't want to be hurt again. Yeah, stay safe, Scorpio. I think the delay in the chat today may be a lot more than usual. It's still Mercury retrograde, you know, on my planet. Okay, I need some, you know, I need to paint my lips because I'm not ready for this drama. All right, so, you know, Scorpio, you know, I know there's been a lot of heartache and pain in the past, but, and you should be suspicious because, you know, as a Scorpio myself, like suspicion is my middle name, it's my hobby. But at the same time, someone here is just being very genuine and rock solid. Don't question it too much. Don't question it too much. Still remain suspicious, but, you know, give that life right now. Don't be deleting that from the database, like, overnight. And that past person, like, total Delulu La La Land. They'll be, you know, someone from the past could have been trying to talk to you back in June, or they have like a 6 month, 6 week, 6 month like recycling period. Because someone who's like just delusional. They could be popular too with their friends and stuff. Aw, thank you, Andrew. No, it's like I'm the lucky one that you're coming here and that, you know, you want to listen to me. And spend your time with me, Boo. Spend your Sundays with me, your weekends. I appreciate that, baby. All right. So that was the Scorpion. Mommy's going to take a little break for a little sip of the blood of the enemies. So yeah, babies, if you just entered the chat. Thank you, Happy Day. Happy Day. Best stone or crystal to cleanse sacral chakra. I'm not really into, you know, that kind of healing. not an expert at all. You know, there's like so many different schools on crystals and, you know, which part of the body it's for. I would go for what appeals to you. And I think what's more important, something that I'm more into, is the mineralogy of the zodiacs. So cleanse yourself with the stone or crystal that is a correspondence to your sun sign. And also, or your moon or rising, depending on what you're trying to cleanse in that chakra. So the sacral chakra, like what aspect of it is bothering you? What were you trying to cleanse? And then, you know, if it's more the shadow self, then whatever the corresponding crystal is to your moon sign. You can just like, there's loads of like, and you just Google like literally, you know, what crystals and stones are correspondences to your sign. Because not, you know, not everyone's vibration is the vibration of, you know, all the healing crystals. That's how I would approach it, Bill. But, you know, some people, you know, they swear by, you know, whatever their practice is. Yeah, look it up, Bill. Oh, Clifford's talking about selenite. Go for it. See if is helping each other in the chat. Oh, it sounds like rain. That's so awesome. Yeah, there's loads of beautiful crystals. I got loads of crystals. But I think a lot of it is like, you know, very individual. And, you know, once you find something that works for you, you find something that works for you. Selenite. Selenite is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Scrumptious. Scrumptious stuff. All right, babies. Oh, they stalked you with your amethyst. Amateurs. Was it a big one? Was it a big one? You know, amethysts are crystals of friendship. You're meant to, legend says that if you give an amethyst to someone, they will always remain your friend. That's a good one. And they stopped you for that nugget of amethyst? You should have been like, be my friend. Oh, this is. They do. You know, airport security hates me because I have, like, you can imagine what kind of a, you know, mishmash of strange things I carry with me at all times. Like, for, like, ring light, tarot cards, you know, magic chalice. I mean, it's like occult leaders traveling, you know. Aw, thank you, Clifford. Clifford's sending everyone virtual amethysts. Inflatable alien. Yeah, but like, you know, when I was coming to Cyprus this last time, you know, it was like a collection because I have one isn't enough because they do deflate and they do perforate, so it was like four deflated, one slight. I was just, you know. Happy day, you just missed the Scorpio reading, baby. It's okay, you can watch it back. But yeah, I think your travel suitcase, the contents of it say a lot about you. Obviously. It's okay, Happy Day. You can just watch it back with them. All right, baby. So, still time for PayPal questions. It is $17 per question. All the information is in the description box below. With this. going back to crystals, one thing that one thing that always works for any kind of cleansing is mountain crystal. Let me look it up if it has other names. It's like a go-to for any cleansing. Yeah, I think that's like, I don't think it has like alternative names. It's the big white crystal I have that I sometimes cleanse my cards with. Oh, happy day. That's like your cleansing go-to for anything. And a lot of people, even for readings, people keep it on their table because it neutralizes the energies, keeps the cards fresh, keeps you fresh. Malcolm, bruh, only flames coming soon. Are you interested in flames? I have a lot of flames that I want to share. It's $1,000 a month though, and 99 cents. Oh yeah, the eclipses. The eclipses are always my favorite time. Yeah, careful what you wish for. Always, always careful what you wish for. It'll be an interesting time. We will also in October be coming to the end of Saturn retrograde, so karma is going forward for people. Clever, yeah, plans. Exactly. This is not my joke, by the way, but I've been telling it for like 5 years. It's a Twitter account. I mean, some people are just genius. Like, I wish I was like as much of a genius as some of these Twitter people. They come up with this stuff. I mean, it's gold. Happy day. There's nothing you can't cleanse with that. Or neutralize. Even use it to neutralize a douche flute. But, ultimately it's the intention that matters. And there's a lot of, I think the problem with crystals as well, and like, other types of materials, is that everything is so contaminated these days. And the vibrations of these, a lot of people talk about like Atlantean crystals and like crystal technology and stuff like that. And when these would have been used in healing and stuff like that, originally, they would have had a very different resonance and energy, and they would have been way purer. And, these days you don't really know where stuff is coming from and how real it is. So that would be my only issue with it. And there's, a lot of, we live in a global society. We're all connected. We're all responsible for each other. Even, crystal extraction or gemstone extraction is connected to, all kinds of negative practices. So there's like, I just feel like anything we do these days, the intention is so much more important than the original vibration that's coming from the object, because we've contaminated everything with so much suffering. Even crystals, the way that they're extracted and the human suffering it can cause. And exploitation. King Jack 10, can I make the quality better? King Jack, yes. The quality is better if you subscribe to my OnlyFlames. It is only $1,000, 99 cents per month. And it's an unlimited show of OnlyFlames in all kinds of positions of undress. The quality is excellent. King Jack says, you're only looking at what's at the center of the screen. You catch your drift. The center of the screen. Yeah, happy day. So yeah, King Jack, you know what? I'd take PayPal payments only today. So, if you want to preemptively subscribe to my OnlyFans, it's only $1,000, 99 cents. My PayPal link is in the description box below. And the OnlyFans, the flans are unlimited. Unlimited number of flans, any flavor. And you can just suckle, you know, at your own leisure. There's an OnlyFans live show that I do, and it's let's see over here, and it's just a close up of the flan, and it jiggles. Obviously, it's all jiggling, you know, jiggling, lying down, open, you know. There's no account like it, frankly. King Jack, only Blue Smurf sub to that. LOL. You know what, King Jack? Your dad subs to that, though. And your mom. Oh, but I need to stop because, like, you know, my new age reputation is going to come to shatters. But sometimes when I get I say love to all the hate comments, but sometimes when I want, like, just when I want to play, I say, that's not what your dad said. Because I'm 9 years old, basically. No, don't report it, Maria. It's fine. Like, it's entertainment. Something's happening at least. I like doing the sparring because it helps me with my improv. You know, I haven't been doing much improv this year because I've just been so busy, like, you know, with the channel, with myself, with setting up my business here in Cyprus and, you know, being sick, basically. So I need some comedy. Clbi, yes, mommy's still taking PayPal questions. If you are if you're interested in knowing more about the OnlyFans, yeah, I'm still taking questions, baby. PayPal link is in the description box below, as always. As always. King Jack is saying something. What do you mean? How's that hate comment? King Jack, she's good with it. What, your mom is good with it? Or your dad is good with it? Both of them? I think they're going through a hard time because they got separate subscriptions, so. King Jack, yeah, it's $17 per question. Submit a question via PayPal. PayPal link in the description box below. See what your mommy's doing. Or is that your stepmom? Your mom, your stepmom, and your dad are subscribed to my OnlyFans. And your stepsister. Happy day, yeah. But I really need to be, like, less deadpan because it's, you know, it just... King Jack, submit a question, I dare you. It's a matter of honor now. Here's the Pentacles. Submit, yeah, King Jack, you got a message from the spirits. Submit a question if you dare. Or are you scared of me? I'm gonna tell your dad. Okay. All right, let's do Bibis. We did all the signs apart from Libra, so let's do Libra. If you want to submit a PayPal question, all the information is in the description box below. A tarot question, King Jack. Submit a tarot question. If you don't submit a tarot question, $17 onto my PayPal, it means you're scared of me. Okay. So, yeah, Bibis, it's $17 per question. PayPal link is in the description box below. Also, Bibis, you know, I never know if it's my ex-boyfriend trolling me. Like, it's more than one stalker, you know? If it's, like, a bitter ex stalking me, you know, trolling me, or if it's a real troll. You never know. 6 of Wands. Victory. Yeah, it looks like King Jack is scared. All right. Let's do Libra. Let's see what the general energy is, Libra. Libra, you're on fire. You need to make some choices. You got love in your life right now. Don't question it. Scorpio got a similar energy. Someone's still not over you from the past. There's a sugar daddy vibe to this. So maybe a stepdad, stepmom situation. OnlyFans, who knows. But Knight of Wands, Libra, you are on fire. You're going places. You know what you're doing. You know who you are, baby. You got the bibus after you. I think you've been on some kind of a rampage. I think you've been breaking hearts, you know, pillaging the villages, all of that good stuff, you know, lock up your sons and daughters, everybody in between, because Libra is in town, like, for reals, for reals. For reals, for reals. Someone in love with you right now. Ah, thank you, CLBI. Well, when I finish the Libra read, we'll get to your question. And then we'll get to the pre-submitted questions, and then we'll see if Bibas have any other questions for your mommy. So yeah, Libra, you know, someone's so in love with you right now. Let's see what's wrong with them, or if there's anything we need to know. There's always something wrong. Nothing wrong with them. Libra, you might be like in a phase where you're like, I'm not settling down. I've had enough of this. People played with my heart too often. You know, I am done with this ish. But Ace of Pentacles, Bipu, someone's offering you a new beginning. Someone chose you above everybody else, you know, as the most scrumptious, the most sparkly, the most beautiful, most smartest, intelligent, you know, the biggest flan. You're the biggest flan of only flans, you know, the only flan. Only flame for them. They're giving you an offer. Libra, listen, if you're in a relationship right now, you're dating some boo-boo. I was going to say some bitch. Also, shout out to Tyler's Tarot. I still like, I just can't get over how, like, he lives in my head rent-free with the bitches. Speaking of OnlyFans, Tyler got it. Didn't Tyler get an OnlyFans because he couldn't swear so much on YouTube? He needed to get an OnlyFans so he could say whatever he wanted. That was hilarious. All right, I need to subscribe to that. The Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone's offering you something, Libra. You might get engaged. If you're dating a bibble, yeah, if you're dating a bitch right now, if you're in a relationship with a bitch, okay, like in a good way, they're going to propose to you, or they're going to make you an offer like, let's go away together. Let's get married. Let's move in. Something, you know, it's the next phase, a new way of life, baby. They're giving you that, but you're like, I don't get my heart broken. I want to keep my independence. It's okay. That's okay, but someone's really loving on you. Don't, you know, don't throw the baby away with the bathwater, because you got the Seven of Wands here. If you keep pushing this person away, they may just go away, Bill. And you don't want that, because somebody here loves you a lot. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Gemini, baby. Could be a Gemini, baby. The person from the past is missing you. They could be watching you from afar. It could be someone older than you or significantly more rich than you. So they may have tried to control you with money in the past. Ah, Destiny. Awesome. Destiny, I'm just doing the last collective. And then I'll get to your questions, Boo. CLBI, if it's okay, Destiny submitted her questions early. So I'm just going to get to her first. Literally in 1 minute. And then we'll do CLBI, because I thought I saved you for last, Destiny, so you could find it easily. And I thought maybe you would join us as well. Andrew, sure, you can be moderator. I will do that. I gotta do it. I don't think I can do it in my phone, though. I'm not sure. I don't want to like break any technology. But yeah, I love hate comments. Like people need to understand that like hate is a strong feeling, and you know that's love. Actually, didn't Madonna say haters are fans? She knows where it's at. Wonderful. Thanks, CLBI. So we're all gonna do it like we're gonna do it live. Yeah, Libra, the person from the past was trying to control you with money, or try and be like your daddy or a mommy or anybody in between, trying to tell you what to do, trying to tell you how it's gonna be. But you're still there, honey. This is a lonely energy, Bill. They've been lonely since things ended between the two of you. And they're holding on to the memories. Ew. Ew, David. Yeah, 3 of Wands. They're feeling lonesome tonight, Bill. Like tonight, they're thinking about you tonight. When the full moon comes, baby, the energy will be the strongest. And they are like, longing for you. This is sad. They're so lonely. They're longing for you. But the person you got right now is really good for you. Let's see what the choice should be. Now, see, the person from the past, this is so interesting. Andrew was just saying about the eclipses. Eclipse of the heart here for the past. This is what that person is bringing, an eclipse. So things are not clear. This is not a time to make decisions, and any decisions that might be made could be erroneous. Eternity, the person you're seeing right now, that Gemini energy, someone who's offering you something, that's eternity. This could be the one for life. This could be the one. This is a lifer, Libra. Don't miss out. And if you're not currently seeing someone, that person is just around the corner, baby. But the past is going to probably rear its ugly head to, try you a little bit. But it is someone with whom things ended for a reason. It's a difficult energy to live with. It's someone who's difficult to cooperate with, which is difficult to work with. Someone who thinks they're the boss. They need to be the main character. The center of the universe, baby. All right, boo-boos. Let's do Destiny's reading. So excited, Destiny. Thank you for submitting your questions. I did read them. I'm just going to answer them now. And then we get to the next one. So we got 3 questions right now. I'm done with the collective reads. If you want to submit a question, I'm taking PayPal questions. The link to PayPal is in the description box below. And so is all the info on how to submit your questions with Bill. So let me just get back into PayPal and read the questions again from my Destiny. Oh, babies. You're most welcome, Bill. Okay, so let's see with the first question. And always remember, Bib's Destiny, everybody, tarot is advice. It's not, take everything with a grain of salt. For spiritual and otherwise purposes, take it all with a grain of salt. You can manifest whatever you want. Let's see, what is the answer, please, angels? Bibu Destiny, 2 cards flew out. We're going to ask the question. I'm going to ask the question to tell you. This has been a difficult situation for you. There's been heartache, and there's been, you've been through a lot. Some disappointment attached to this already. Like, the whole situation is disappointing that you have to go through it. Someone could have disappointed you. It's kind of disappointment, and your heart is breaking that you got to deal with this. Let's see. What is the outcome for my bill? I'm not saying it's easy, yeah? 3 of Swords flew out, 5 of Cups. There's going to be some level of disappointment attached to this. But to answer your question, you're going to blaze through. And in the final outcome is looking good for you. But it's going to come at the expense of some kind of a disappointment. So there may be a sacrifice you need to make to attain this outcome. Nothing's ever 100% for anybody, but you got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So, you're moving on from that's the final card. The first card was the Ace of Cups, so success. Healing. You're coming out victorious. You're coming out of this, situation. You're coming out of the depths of the sea, re-emerging, blazing through, Knight of Wands. And this is also the Torch, so go in it with passion. Go into the whole situation knowing that you're going to blaze through. And the goddess of the crossroads, Hecate, is also showing you the way here. You know, the right way, how to blaze through. There may be something that will help you attain the outcome you wish that is based on you shining a light on something, you know, like a detail that needs to be seen by other people, if you see what I mean. Illuminating something to be seen by other people who have the power to, you know, to somehow influence the situation. And then Six of Swords, you're moving on from this bad situation. Maybe it's something that's been going on for 6 months for you, or since June, or it will be 6 months of the time that this is completed for you. But you're moving on from it. You're moving on with success, blazing through. And you'll be like, oh, what a relief. But there's going to be some worry attached to this along the way. So don't get discouraged and don't allow any negativity to hit you as you progress. Because if you think too much about the negativity or think too much about like, oh my God, is it going to be okay? Am I going to be okay? It will be, you know, difficult. Like in your vibration, don't allow the lower vibrations to take you down. Keep being positive because you're blazing through. Okay, let's see. Guess what? Crowning energy, justice. So, you know, karma, things going how they should, correct decisions being made. And that's always in your favor, you know, like any karmic decision, any, you know, higher up thing that's coming our way. With justice, it's usually, you know, justice comes up. I mean, justice is kind of like a neutral thing, you know. If you do a bit, karma will get you, right? But in crowning energies, justice is on your side. And the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of queens. And behind her, the Queen of Swords. So, you know, stability, good decision making. You know, any people around you that you know, might be helping you protect. Here's a little hint. It may be that women may be particularly helpful to you to attain whatever, like the most positive possible outcome that you want. So if you're thinking of like working with or hiring or like, you know, whatever, like, or like listening to their advice, getting advice, women are helpful here, and it's a good omen. If you're dealing with someone who's a woman, that will be a good omen for you. And it's not a bad omen if it's a man, but women are helping here. Let me know how this resonates, Dustin, if you want me to say anything else with that. And then we'll get to the second part. It's looking good. You know, there's always some, you know, energetic compromise, even with these karmic energies where things go your way. Six of Swords is, you know, patching up some wounds here along the way, but moving on, moving forward, going stronger. You're most welcome, Bill. It's all good. Remember that it is good. But, you know, something was very disappointing about this situation to you. Like, you know, it seems either unfair or someone brought it on you in some kind of an energetic way. All right, so let's see from my Pippi Destiny. Your next question, baby. Yeah, so this is about that Five of Cups to some extent. You got, so in terms of your next question, you got Justice at the bottom of the deck. So it is some kind, you know, a lesson in karma to some extent, or a lesson in fairness. Fairness to the self, fairness of the universe, and trusting in that too. And again, feminine help, women helping, the goddess Athena, wisdom, trusting your own wisdom and your own intuition. So interesting. This is about knowing when to let go. Death. Knowing when to let go. Because there was like some kind of a chain of events that's really disappointing to you. It's about knowing when to let go of something that's disappointing. And resurrection, death and transformation. How to let go of worry, how to let go of any kind of negative situations that are not serving you, and then transforming that into wisdom. And then you got the Hermit, so patience. Patience and self-reliance. Hermit is the energy of Saturn. Here in this deck particularly, it's like it depicts Saturn, Kronos, the god of time, father time. That's my energy. Saturn's in my first house. As some of you know, I talk about it all the time because Saturn is the harsh, it's interesting because like literally Saturn is known as the teacher. Time is a teacher, a harsh teacher, a teacher that requires patience, but the best teacher, because Saturn gives you the highest and greatest rewards as long as you work on yourself and you work hard. So there's something here about understanding patience, hard work, and transformation. So, if something goes like a little awry or something, gets off track, it's fine. Have patience, keep working hard on yourself, and know that Father Time will reward you in the end, because Father Time rewards his children. And also, don't take anything lying down, because, death is Scorpionic energy. So know your value, know your worth, know that good things will come. But some things just need to be worked through, so with that Scorpio stuff and death, a cycle had to be acknowledged, stuff had to be done here. You had to live through this experience. Sometimes it be like a little bit traumatizing even, Scorpio energy is traumatizing, but it's about transforming you into a higher vibration. And the Three of Pentacles is understanding that you might be, this is about finding friends in unlikely places. So you got teachers and friends, and teachers often are our best friends. So Saturn is teaching you patience and teaching you the value of working hard at, just basically, often like Saturn just teaches people not to give up. That's the challenge, because there's a temptation here a little bit with the Five of Cups to just be like, oh no, like I can't believe this happened or something like that. But the Hermit is saying, no, like that's fine. Like be patient and keep working through a situation. That's the only way you're going to get an outcome that is good for you. And the Three of Pentacles is finding friends in unlikely places, or finding friends in places, like formal places, places of, scholarship, legal places, places of teaching, places of commerce. So, almost like receiving help or advice from people who have something professional to say that you may not be expecting even. How's that for you, Destiny? And of course, justice, karma. Karma, you got to work through the karma of things. There's lots of very strong major arcana here for you, Bill. But it's all very positive. It's all the energy of self-reliance and knowing that you are protected. Saturn will protect you. It's also all the cards of energies that do astoundingly well in adversity in ways they never expect themselves. Oh, I appreciate you too, baby. No, bless you. Know that you're stronger than you think. Even if you think you're strong, you're way stronger than that. And you're indestructible. Scorpio and Saturn, two indestructible planets. Completely indestructible. And karma cannot be stopped. So your good karma is coming to you, and other people's bad karma is coming to them. Particularly if it's, people who are disappointing you at this time. and putting some kind of evil into your life. Death, you know, the great leveler, Scorpio, the great leveler too. All right, my babies. Thank you, Destiny. You're always so scrumptious, Bill. I love reading for my babies. All right, so we got CLBI. I'm ever so grateful, you know, like Destiny, Anjali, all of you Bibbos, you know, you're asking me questions. You're coming here, you're being nice and scrumptious, like all of you Bibbos. Sunny, I don't know who else is in the chat, Clifford, you know, all of the gang, like I appreciate you so much. And even the trolls as well. I appreciate you. It's bums on seats, you know. I'd rather get like 10 hate comments than only one love comment, because it's like, I mean, it's 10 versus 1, you know. YouTube doesn't know if it's, I mean, it knows, but it doesn't care if it's like negative or positive engagement. Not to that extent. But yeah, Bibby's like, I really, really appreciate you, my babies. You make this whole thing worthwhile, you know, like the streams, the videos I post every day. Well, I know I've been like slacking off and stuff. It's just been one thing after another. But, you know, we post every day here. I always say we, but we, I mean you and me. There's no like team Blue Angel team. There's no other Blue Angel. It's just me. Me and the alien boyfriend, you know. All right, CLBI. Let's do this. Baby, submit your PayPal questions in the description box below. PayPal link is in the description box below if you want me to answer your question. And if not, it's okay. Remain silent. I'm going to try not to go on forever tonight, you know. CLBI. I'm going to try not to make it like a 6-hour stream, but we'll see, because sometimes, like, who knows what happens. And we might do another live at a slightly different time in the week, where it's like evening time for some of you boo and morning for me. We'll see how it goes. All right, Boo. Oh, I think Gondora Official just did a live as well tonight, but it would have been earlier. Oh no, she's doing a live tonight. That's right. Check her out, Bill. Gondora Official. Gondora is Angie. She does amazing tarot reads. She's a Scorpio. I got it wrong. She's doing a live tonight. I think it's at 7 Mountain Time, but I'm not sure. Something like that. But go in, Bill. Get in there, because she's amazing. Okay, CLBI. Let's see. You know I'm an expert on this. Do you want me to read it out loud, baby? Oh no, Bill. Oh no. Okay, so did the ex Scorpio, did he leave without saying goodbye to hurt you, or because he truly didn't care? No, immediately I'm telling you no. Like, no, I mean he does care. Scorpio always cares, even when they don't care. We care about everything. No. This is all like premeditated, orchestrated. There's a little bit of opportunistic energy. But, you know, in the row for, like, did he do it to hurt you? Look at this. 8 of Swords, so gaslighting 101. Manipulation, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, he wanted to leave you hanging, because that's how you get the power. He didn't say goodbye. He's kind of leaving it open, hanging. It's a selfish energy, but also he wanted to show you that he didn't need to say goodbye. He wanted to be the one to not say it. Yeah, you can get the usual, hey, yeah, it's Scorpio silence, Scorpio games. Scorpio's, you know, hung itself out to try. It's classic Scorpio behavior. Classic Scorpio behavior. He did it to manipulate you and to imprison you, because he knows it's like basic manipulator, low vibrational thinking, right? If I just like leave it hanging, then she'll think about me. It's like an ego thing, you know? Who can do more damage? So he upped the ante a little bit. Now that, you know, he was supposed to be saying goodbye, he just did that. And see this magician in this deck, he's at a crossroads. So it's like he's going on a journey, but he's leaving those pathways and those options open. So he's not saying goodbye because he doesn't intend to say goodbye anyway. He intends to return at some point, but he's leaving you, you know, hanging you out to dry. He's suspending this. He thinks he's so clever. Yeah. Oh, he knows it hurt. Like, he's doing it on purpose. So in the row where I asked, does he just not care? The Knight of Swords. Next to that, the Queen of Cups, the Scorpio energy. So this was premeditated. This is Gemini energy too. Scorpio and Gemini. You know, Gemini, Junior. We were just talking about it with Maria. Gemini and Scorpio, you know. Very similar energies in many ways. I think that's so overlooked in astrology, how similar Scorpio and Gemini are, and how brilliant and how everything is thought out. Gemini and Scorpio don't just not care, Bell. That just doesn't happen. I don't care what other placements are there in that person. This is premeditated, pre-screened energy. No such thing as not caring. Someone who's trying to show you that they don't care. And they know what they're doing. Knight of Swords fights with their tongue, with their pen, like the sword. So, you know, that is their fight. That's how they do it. By communication or withholding communication. Scorpio is the deep thinker, you know, thinking about it. And Gemini is the Gemini side of this energy. Not to say he's a Gemini, but, you know, the Gemini side of this reading is the archetype is saying that's the execution. Communication or lack thereof is highly thought out. Yeah, Sylvia, he meant to hurt you. It's like a game, you know, Four of Cups. He's trying to show you. I think he's been thinking like about all kinds of things. And I think he sometimes, I don't know, I could be wrong, but there's something here with him, like he talks to other people about you. And if he's a secretive Scorpio that doesn't talk to other people about you, it's like he's getting advice almost, you know, from his friends or his family to some extent, or like just talking about you. And if he's now not doing that, he's talking to his own thoughts. Like the thoughts inside his head. Like, you know, like running scenarios in his mind, running fake conversations in his mind, you know how it's going to feel. Yeah, it's cruelty. He does talk about you. Yeah. And he cares. He's just, you know, not a nice Bill, basically. Yeah, to his people. Okay. Let's see, we'll be able to heal. Of course, baby. Let's see, will you? And then we'll see how best to do it now, like ASAP. Yeah. Maybe you need like a big, he's the Knight of Swords, you need a big Knight of Wands with a big wand, so. The healing is within. Trust that you will be able to heal. The High Priestess, your healing is within your intuition, your own inner strength. You will absolutely be able to heal. Absolutely. Again, because the seasons are changing, so there's a lot of these messages coming in the cards for me today. At the turn of the season, the Wheel of Fortune next to the High Priestess. In this deck, both of these cards represent the turn of a season. Here's the Wheel of Fortune, so, you know, the year turning around. By the time the season has come for him to return, you will be over it. But you need to do the inner work and harness your dark feminine power. Maybe work with the goddess Persephone. She may be able to guide you into the underworld where you can harness your shadow self and release the rage so that you can feel the rage instead of the disappointment and love that you feel right now. Yeah, you'll get over it. Like, it's literally a matter of time. And this is the Greek mythos deck, and this is representing Persephone. descending into the underworld, and that happens in the fall winter period. And when she ascends, it's spring and summertime. So by the end of the fall winter period, you'll be over it. It could be very fast healing. So, anytime now, descend into the underworld, descend into your unconscious, work with those archetypes of the dark goddess. Ask Persephone for help. Persephone, or if you maybe connect more to like Mesopotamia, Ereshkigal, the queen of hell, the queen of the underworld. I need to stop calling these places hell because it sounds too like it's so Christianized, and I don't mean hell in that way. I mean the underworld, the place where the collective unconscious dwells, the place where souls go on the other side, all the hidden things, the hidden energies of our planet and cosmos. And the Eight of Pentacles, a great way to help yourself is work. There's something about your work that's going to save you in some kind of a way, focusing on work. And also you could meet someone either at work, coming in, bit of a rebound. It's either a rebound at work, or it could be like a service person who's coming in, like literally that, I think that came up in the collective read. Now I can't remember it. Interesting energies in the collective today. Could be literally like your gardener, could be your someone who comes in to fix your pipes, like that kind of a service person, like a work bab, blue collar, sexy. Oh, good. So keep going at the work stuff, because it will keep you focused. And in the meantime, the healing is happening on a deeper spiritual level. So work with the goddess Persephone. Work with any goddess of the underworld to help you harness that power. You already have that within you. Your intuition, trust me, your subconscious. And look at these fates in the Wheel of Fortune. See these women here? You're already cutting the thread. See, someone's cutting this thread. They're cutting the cords for you. You can also, that's like a common, NLP method, or self-hypnosis method, where you just go into, you ask your unconscious itself, all the archetypes that you have stored within there. You can imagine your unconscious as being helpers or work people, or women like this who are doing the work for you. You have a little council meeting with them. You can do it as a hypnosis meditation, or just imagine it. And you tell your unconscious, obviously, self-hypnosis or meditation is always better and deeper. But if you're not into that, you can just sit down with yourself and say, my unconscious, all the little helpers that are working in my brain, telling me what I believe, telling me how I feel. Go out there and cut the cords with this bit. Go out there and help me get over it. And they'll get to work on it, like little Smurfs, A troll mentioned Smurfs before. Yeah, cord cutting. Oh yeah, someone's coming to lay the pipe. Watch out for the work, Bibbos. Could be someone who rides horses, funnily enough. Maybe a cowboy of some kind. At heart. Might be right. Maybe he rides something. But yeah, there's a rebound coming. Hot rebound. It's silent type. But yeah, CLBI, yeah, you'll get over it, but you gotta work on that, working at work, and working on meeting hot pipe laying bibas. Men at work. Yeah, cowboys are great. I'm sure there's an app for that, like localcowboys.com or something, like Cowboys for you. I need that. I need a cowboy. You're welcome, CLBI. Very beautiful symbolism here too. It's almost telling me the process has already started. You just need to confirm that within yourself. Let me pull one more card to see if you can induce the ick quicker. You need to induce the ick on this one. You know what I'm saying? Strength. Yeah, look, it's saying it's already happening. It's just a matter of time. Don't punish yourself with these thoughts. And then strength, Look at this gorgeous man. Like, it's the same guy. Like, just find a ripped and cut bill, even at the gym. Just if you're getting impatient, nobody's coming in to lay your pipes. Just go to the gym and grab one from the streets. You know, that's gonna give you the ick for the no good bill. Jeremiah, hi, what's up? Any last advice? Yeah, don't defer it anymore, baby. Queen of Pentacles, know your value, baby. You got so much power. It's something about nourishing your body, so now is a good time to make a nice meal for yourself, drink that milk, Bill. Don't buy the low fat stuff, full fat, full like nourishment of yourself. Do not skimp on anything. So buy yourself that nice dress, treat yourself, get your hair done, buy yourself that nice meal, chicken nugget, do it, Bill. Big Mac. A nice fatty milkshake. Like, just do not refuse yourself anything. Nourish yourself. Give that nourishment energy into yourself, into your body, and that is going to help you, blaze through this. And also, it's going to help you just like build yourself up in, all your other things, your career, your scrumptiousness. It's attracting good energies. In the meantime, I definitely see a himbo on your path. Make him a nice meal. He looks like a big boy. He needs to eat, Make the meal, they will come. Like, literally. Oh my gosh, now it really is OnlyFans again. We got, Bernard Simmons. When are you going to meet your twin flame? You met them at work? That's nice, Bill. Rex Bella's asking how much? How much for the reading, baby? Or for how much for OnlyFans subscription? It's $17 per question, baby. I'm taking PayPal questions. The link is in the description box below. Or you can send me, a little tip via super chat. Just want to, entertain me, Bill. You want me to entertain you? Oh, Clifford, you just sent a question. Let me see. I didn't get a notification. This is what I mean, Bibboos. I'm still in Mercury retrograde. PayPal's not telling me anything. Thanks for letting me know, Clifford, because I would have been like, well, you're grabbing a milkshake. It's good. I every time I delete from database, I have a milkshake. Celebrate with a little milkshake. Delete the boys, bring the boys to the yard, OnlyFans. I'm gonna start making flans. I actually love flans, and every time I make that joke, I'm like, I need to make a flan for myself that's like gluten and sugar free because I'm on such a strict diet, and then I never do it. I love flans. I actually love them. All right. Would you like me to read the question out loud, baby, or do you want me to just read it to myself? Oh, creme brulee, yes. I could just live on that. Creme brulee. I feel like this channel is very creme brulee. Like, I feel like anyone who watches my videos, like, enjoys creme brulee. It's okay, Clover. It's not. Nothing's too long. At Blue Angel Love Tarot, no such thing as something being too long. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So, Boo, you want insights on your career and income streams? Yeah, I get it. You're like, yeah, itchy feet with the work stuff. You need, you need stimulation. You need a challenge. I get it. Yeah, you need your job for now anyway, but we'll see what's coming in and then we'll look at the app. Sylvia. This is just Thirst Trap Tarot. Should we just do like, also let me know in the chat, babies. Like, I just, we need to start doing like new types of readings. I was thinking of like branching out from love, but then it just seems like, I mean, it is Blue Angel Love Tarot, We already do necromancy, so that's branching out of love, but we still ask love questions of the spirits. But then maybe we should just make it more like only, because I was gonna get an OnlyFans so we could talk about like stuff without censorship. But then what happens is people like that, like the trolls today, they think it's something else. You know what I'm saying? They like take it literally and they think it's gonna be actual flans when it's just like us saying things that we can't say on YouTube. 10 of Pentacles. So you have a lot of stability, but Bill, Clifford. I'm just Clifford. You have a lot of stability, Bill, around you. So, any visa issues, stuff like that, it's all going to get sorted. I think, I wouldn't make any big decisions until the end of October. I think stay in your stability until the end of October. What's coming in terms of career? 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, so the nomad life, the 2 of Pentacles, that is the life for you. If you're thinking of switching things up and if you're not happy in the current situation, I would not rock the boat until you're in a stable place and you move to where you want to move and you know what you're doing. Once you've established yourself, I would then basically assume that any application you make, or like, if you approach someone, just career-wise, if you approach someone to like work on a different team or in a more like, challenging or interesting environment, you're going to get it. So what you want is coming towards you in your career. 6 of Pentacles. It might take some months, so you may need to wait like another 6 months for things to like stabilize so you can go and, feel a bit more adventurous. And there's a wonderful team waiting for you, the 4 of Wands. But I see that happening. If you're planning to move, it's going to be after you move. So stick to the stability now. Make the physical move, move to a different location on the planet. And then some kind of a windfall, good decision coming your way in terms of career, what kind of team you can be with in terms of career. It's going to be something exciting and scrumptious. You're going to have a great team. I do see you changing that. And you will be successful at changing it. What about income streams? Any additional income? Ooh, cards are like flying out. There might be a lot of possibilities. Some of them might be better than others. It's interesting. You have such a mixture today of like the known and the unknown, but it's there's additional income. Like it's literally a stream, like the water here, and 3 streams. You got hi cat, nice to see you, babe. You got 3 income streams. And you're like, they're all pouring into your cup. So there's 3 income streams that are available to you energetically right now. So, one main job, one other income, and some other income. And all of these things are things that you love doing. So, focus, like if you're looking for a new income stream, maybe it's about finding the thing that you love the most and really just doing it. It might take you 3 months or so, like, like a quarter to just figure out, how to get it going, but it will come. It's almost trying to find you strength, persevere in what you love, persevere in what you want. Sometimes it can be a bit of a struggle, but in the end, an additional income stream could become like your main source of income, the Hierophant. What is it? 5 of Cups. Interesting. It could be also about going back to something that you were doing before, or like an income stream you used to have, and then you thought, well, it's not going to work out. It's about going back to something that you thought would be a disappointment, or that did in some way disappoint you at the time. It's returning to that, fighting for that, whatever traditionally you were doing before. Not necessarily in your main job. It's like something you were doing that you loved, that you thought would be a career disappointment in some way. Give me your feedback on this if you need, further information. I'm just going to keep going, and then you can ask me any questions, babe. But I see good, like, in terms of joining a formal team, a new one, changing it up. I see you doing that. I see you being successful in an application where, like, where you want to go work with certain people who are going to want to work with you. And it will be more exciting for you. It's a better team. And an income stream that is additional to, out of something you love that maybe you're coming back to. Yeah, Clifford, I think you should. Let me just pull a card on that now. Should we ask for a raise? Yeah, your work is valuable, and you should ask for a raise, and I think you will get it. You should at least ask for it politely and, nicely. You should ask for it because it's honest work you're doing with this Knight of Pentacles. And you will get it. But it may take like a while for the decision to be made, so don't get discouraged. It may not be as much as you want, but you should at least ask because you will receive something. 10 of Pentacles again, that stability, maybe October time, something is coming here in about 5 weeks. Something that's going to, it's almost like, the raise might keep you might keep you in your position because, that Knight of Pentacles isn't moving yet. So, you have plans, you're on your horse, you're looking for something different. But for now, if you get a raise, at least you'll feel, like you can stay in place for a little bit longer. Yeah, they're slow. That's like the Knight of Pentacles energy altogether, Yeah, I get it. You're jealous of him. Yeah, because he's working with his friend. Hi, Rachel G, my baby. But this team it's good for you. I see stability around it. So I would just like turn myself off emotionally from it. And your work is actually appreciated and it is very stable. And sometimes, it's fun working with your friends, but sometimes, that's got like its ups and downs as well. Maybe it's just easier to emotionally check out and like focus on other things while you're doing this. There's pentacles, like there's money around this and there's stability around this. Whether it's directly because of this position you're in right now in this team, that's the, and pentacles, these are fuddy-duddy like energies, slow, not very fun. This isn't the brilliance of the Gemini. This is the steadiness, or, like by Gemini, I mean like, the Two of Swords, or, air energy. Someone who's good with their words. This is the steadiness of soil. It's earth. Watching paint dry, But it's bringing you the milk and the honey. And maybe because it's so slow and kind of like humorless, gives you the mind space, instead of having fun at your work, gives you the mind space to explore, other things and projects you're doing for yourself. Yeah. I think you should definitely do that. Yeah, exploring and embracing a new project. So that's the third stream. But I would wait with taking on the third project. It's saying wait until you've settled down in the new place. If you're planning a relocation, do that first. Energetically, for some reason, you have to like align that. Focus on the stability of this job right now and focus on, maybe even looking at projects, finding projects, but I wouldn't start anything necessarily just yet. And also you might be changing up anyway. But yeah, Three of Cups is like 3 months. So, Ah, well, at least he's stepping up in that way. Good. Tell him, good. If you don't need to worry. Yeah, of course. Three of Cups is embracing them. Let the look. The doucheflut's trying to feed you the figs from the tree. Just tell him to give you some figs. You're gonna, put them in the freezer for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him. Let him. He owes you anyway. Compensation. Just he owes you, but Bill. Embrace it, of course. And you can compete in other ways. But I see you having like, a good, good money. Six of Pentacles is good money, people wanting to give you money. So whatever ventures you pursue in the future will be making a lot of money, and then he'll be jealous. But for now, let him worship. It is so true though, isn't it? You do not need to worry. Make sure you don't worry. Get your hair and nails done right now. In every possible way. Okay, so let's see now for monthly bill. Let's see with the app how that is looking right now. Will people really love it? Yeah, they will actually really love it. What a great question. Knight of Cups, love it. They love it, Water energy, intuition, moonstones, all of that good stuff. Next to a Ten of Pentacles, that's stability, Stick to the things stick to those stable things. And the Magician manifesting this, people loving it. This is, innovation, people investing in that, the Magician, and also people watching something, so gazing, that's how apps work. So I think definitely you're bringing something that's going to be inspiring to people, so they're going to like it, and they'll review it also based on, how much money this can make and stuff like that, and it's definitely, going to manifest. So it's manifesting. That's manifesting for you. I'm loving this. Page of Wands, communication, apps. Leap of faith. Oh, Clifford. Tell me about it. Yeah, like I mean, it's the hours of labor, okay? Like, this is just, he can't even start compensating for it enough. Like, you need to take him to Cartier or something, do a little shopping spree. Tell him you need a little necklace or something. No, I'm serious. Just take it while he's doing, like, while he's appreciating that this is the case. I would just suckle at the teeth with like he suckled with his little vampire teeth at the teeth of kindness and empathy and soul healing. I sound like such a bitch sometimes, but you can't let they do suckle, Bill. They do suckle. Suckle now, Bibu. It's your time to suckle. Bibu, when you're like a higher vibrational new age angel all star seed, like, people suckle on you all the time. When the douche food comes in with, reformed thoughts and feelings, and they're like, suckle at my teeth, just suckle at both teeth, Bibu. One at a time. Two at a time. Two at a time. Yeah, the app's looking great. It's all looking really great. Suckle. Tarot says suckle. Message from your angel. Shameless. And you got one final message. Suckle. Look, I picked a card from the deck. The Three of Cups. Enjoy this time. Yeah, enjoy. This is enjoying your feminine side too. Yeah. Let him step up. Be feminine. Be sweet. Be carefree. Spend the money. Suckle. Enjoy it. Yeah. Good. So you're feeling that, you know, manifesting energy with that Magician. Knight of Cups is like, you know, and Knight of Cups is like people loving it because it truly brings healing, and you're probably already feeling the healing energy of it. Suck all the milkshakes. Yeah, exactly. One straw at a time. But yeah, with that, definitely with the app, like there's like healing energy embedded in it. So it's something, you know, something you're already feeling yourself. So it's manifesting that. And, you know, there's that celebration of it, celebration of the hard work you put into it. And money coming from it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, straw from Cartier. And he can just hold it up to your, you know, every time you need to take a suckle, he has to hold it up to your mouth, you know, but he has to wear gloves like a butler, you know, so he doesn't touch you with his germs. You're welcome, baby. I'm so happy for you. This is such a breakthrough. It's amazing. I'm so happy and excited. You know, who knew? I mean, we all know, right? But you know, who knew that, you know, there's like so much healing that can happen in such a it's really been a short time, but it's like he's come in leaps and bounds. And you know, but it's all thanks to you. It's all of your hard work and energy, which I never recommend Bibs because, you know, I recommend suckling. But you know, if you did choose that path of love and light and healing and empathy, and you did all this work, you did that. You did that for him. You enabled that in him. No, no, it's fine. But now you can sleep easy because, you know, when you're full of milkshake, you sleep. One sleeps better when one has suckled upon the milkshake. I don't know what happened to me today, babies. I was so hyper all day, and then I just got so sleepy. Like calm, but sleepy. I don't know. I'm never sleepy. I always wake up at night, and tonight it's like, ooh, it's the quiet before the storm. Something weird is happening in the world too, you know, but there's like the spirits, there's some kind of a spirit count. You know, I'm speaking in metaphors, you know, obviously these things are metaphorical and it's just the energies that I feel. But the spirit, even the spirits in my house, you know, they've been going away. It's like a Coachella for spirits or something. They're at a council somewhere. It felt like they're meeting up and doing something. Some work is being done around, you know, the air, the water, the land, you know, the spirits. Maybe it's the spirits in Cyprus because there's been some unrest here, but I feel like it's a global thing. So if you live in a haunted house and there haven't been any hauntings recently, it's because the ghosts have gone to Coachella. This is how I received the information from the other side. So ugly. All right, let me just log into PayPal again. Because let's hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna start. Maybe we'll close this one today. If we don't get any more questions, we're probably gonna just. Mommy's gonna go to bed. Maybe this time at this hour. But you got last dibs for a question. If you want to submit one final PayPal question, it is $17 per question, and the PayPal link is in the description box below, my bibbies. And yeah, we'll try and do something in the week, and also switch up the times a little bit. You have one, Rachel? Oh yeah, sorry. Let me take a. Did you write something before Rachel, baby? I think I missed it. Oh yeah, you saw him last night. You did end up talking to your guy. He said, "I love you." Oh, it slipped out. Oh no, it's okay, Rachel. Let me just check my PayPal. Yeah, Rachel, it's fine. If you want to submit a question, I'll hang out for another like 5 or 10 minutes. If you still want to submit a question, you can submit the PayPal, and we'll see what comes up about him. It slipped out. Slippery fish. Jonea, baby. Jonea's in the house. How's it going, Bill? How is it going? How are you faring, my baby? We've just been doing New Age gossip and the general reads, Jonea. I'm still taking PayPal questions, but I think it's going to be last dibs soon. So yeah, usual information in the description box below. We're just going to hang out a little bit. Mommy's going to go to bed. Oh yeah, I'll be posting your zodiac reads when I finish. Around 7 p.m. Pacific time. So they're all going to be coming out 7 p.m. Pacific time, or like 5 a.m. Europe, like Central European time, like 3 a.m., something like that. Oh, you like my dress? Thank you, baby. This old thing. It is this old thing, actually. Thank you. Oh, you got him some crystals? Awesome, Julia. I'm going to take all those questions. You're still submitting questions, baby. We'll do them. Let me just reconnect my other. I have like 2 different internet connections. I know why my internet connection's gone. Because my phone is off, and that's where my internet is. Just give me 1 second, babies. Give your mommy 2 minutes. Discombobulation. Sensation. Discombobulation. It happens, Bill, you know. When you're not smart like me, you know. I'm not smart. Okay, so give me a second, babies. I'm just gonna like connect my hotspot to my other device. I've got like 5 different devices, 5 different internet connections. Like seriously. And I do always say that, you know, I'm a Scorpio, but like it's like that's such a Gemini thing to be doing, you know, like people often think I'm a Gemini because like I behave like I am a Scorpio and I behave like a Scorpio when it comes to like feelings and relationships and stuff like that. But like there's just I have so many mannerisms of a Gemini. Rachel, don't be scared. It's gonna be okay. Let me just see. Let me just see. Baby. All right, I think my phone is okay now. All right, but just give me a sec because my other charging cable is very short, you know? Like my patience with the douche flutes. Temper is short. You know, 0 tolerance for douche flute. Oh, but I don't even know. All right, let me get the phone. Okay, baby, just gonna connect. Connection. Okay. All right, my babies. We're back in business. connecting to my other internet. Oh, Jonea, for sure. Anytime. King Jack, you didn't send me a PayPal bill. Send me $1,000.99 for my OnlyFans. Your dad's already subscribed, I told you. All right, Rubens. Last dibs on the PayPals. Okay, I don't see any new questions coming in. It's always like there's always like one last one just before, and I never see it. But I don't think anyone's submitted any more questions right now. Oh, Rachel G, you sent it? I don't see it. Let me just refresh my PayPal. Rachel, can you check your PayPal? Because I've had this problem, like all of Mercury retrograde. There's some kind of a glitch with PayPal sometimes where people think they sent something and they haven't. Because, like, I don't know if it's PayPal, like, revamping their system or something. You're not the first one. Yeah, Rachel, you're not the first person to have this issue over the past 2 weeks. It, like, you think you sent it, but it like it doesn't actually send it for some, like, I don't know what they're doing. I thought it was just Mercury retrograde maybe, but I mean it still applies. We're still in the shadows, so. It's okay, boo-boo. I'll let you work it out. Boo-boos, it really has been like just a comedy of errors this entire year. Okay, let me check. Let me refresh. I just got a notification on my phone. Isn't that so weird? Okay, but this is like, it has been, this is what it is. All right, so let's do it again. I see it now. Sorry, babe. I'm just going to scroll back up with, you know, all the trolls here. Yeah, so he flaked. So here's the thing. Like, that's the whole thing, isn't it? He flaked and, you know, scared all the scary stuff, right? And the deep connection. All right. No, it's okay. No, stop saying sorry. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Like, but you gotta follow your heart, boo. So it's like, follow your heart, but also protect your heart. So you want to know if he meant it and what you should do now? Yeah, of course he meant it. Like, there's no question of that. Problem is that, you know, he has demons he's dealing with, and he flaked, and, you know, like, suspicion of flake. I still wouldn't trust him 100% not to flake. 9 of Wands, all the unfinished emotional business he has. It's like he's trying to find a way home, and you're letting that, you know, yeah. And you're like, you know, you're the torches. on the other side. That's him, you know, with all his troubles. And he sees the light and he's coming towards you, you know. Like we were saying before with Clifford, you know, suckling of the teat, of the empathy and the love. He feels it so deeply, and he feels the connection so deeply. He's drawn to you. He's drawn to the healing, to the light. He's drawn to the healing and the light. But I still wouldn't trust him in the flake department. I think it's looking a little up and down. Seven of Swords, you know? That's the problem. Of course he meant it, but there's like danger here. Seven of Swords. It's like that's the problem, you know? It scares him. Something slipped out, you know? The Seven of Swords could be the I love you that slipped out. He wasn't expecting it. He, like, you know, fooled himself here a little bit. Like something ran away from him like a thief, you know? His heart ran away from him like a thief, and you stole his heart. But he's trying to protect himself. He might run anyway. He's running all the time, you know? It's all like hair in the headlights energy. What should you do? Should you say it? I would say don't say it. Remain silent, like a Scorpio should. High Priestess. You know, harness your feminine power. Because he's had like flake alert, right? He's on flake alert. Don't give yourself any reason to be stressed out about the situation. And also, he doesn't have to know everything. You know, put him to the test. Observe him. You observe him, see what he comes up with. And the Eight of Swords, you know, don't let him. It's almost like he's bringing demons to your house, you know, like a little bit. Like he's bringing, and not by demons, I don't mean like scary devil demons. I just mean like his shadows, his problems, like with his own psyche. He's bringing that to your kingdom, to your enclosure. So don't all of a sudden, you know, just because you want to help and because you have so much love to give, don't get involved in doing the battle for him and his demons, like you know who. Imply the love. Don't say it. You know, the High Priestess is silent. She can represent a vow of silence, or the silence, you know, like when the mafia get caught, like, you know, they can't talk because, you know, they'd rather do time than, because if they talk, they'll lose their life and stuff. So it's kind of like, this is all about silence. She doesn't need to speak. What she has to convey is psychic and telepathic. So I would connect to him maybe, you know, in that psychic telepathic way, harness that, you know, dark, deep feminine energy, and you, the Scorpio in you. So be the ultimate. The more Scorpio you are, like almost like stereotypically, the better you'll do with him. Because right now he's like I'm just telling you, he's on flake alert, you know. But he knows there's something, you know, even if he flakes, he knows there's going to be unfinished business here because he's going to keep thinking about you. And he's coming for the healing. He's coming to the healing. Just don't let him imprison you, you know, in some kind of a game. Say it when he says it and it's not a slip up. Put him to the test, you know. Yeah, don't do the heavy lifting. Don't do all the healing. Don't do, you know, the battle. Do not do that. Yeah. And, you know, the High Priestess is like someone who requires, you know, sacred worship. You know, the worship of the feminine, the worship of the goddess, the worship of love. So, you know, he needs to come correct. And also, Persephone, because this is, I'm telling you the theme right now is Persephone, the changing of the seasons, the goddess Persephone. I'm not even kidding. A douche flute actually came to my house the other day and brought me some pomegranates, like unprompted, and the pomegranates look exactly this color, and it's like a local douche flute, you know, one of my douche flutes. Like, no jokes. Like, the goddess sends them to me sometimes as messengers because it's time for the fall, and the bibis brought me the pomegranate as seeds, the pomegranate fruits. Remember that it's time to go within. But also, the point about Persephone is that this is a great sacrifice she needs to make to be with her lover Hades. She needs to go into the underworld and give up her life on the surface, but she only does it for a season. So if you're having to go down into the underworld and meet his demons and his problems and his shadows, what is he doing for you? Because Hades at least gave Persephone a whole freaking kingdom. She's in charge of all the dead people. What is he giving you? How is he exalting the divine feminine within you? He has to make that foundation, and he has to make those moves, and then you can say those things. And for now, I would just remain cryptic and silent and scorpionic and ooze that energy. It's also incredibly sexual energy. The pomegranate is super sexual. The garnet fruit, super sexual. Well, she's come to you today. She's been so present, but she specifically come to you today to help you to embrace that feminine power. And he's kind of surfacing in and out, because it's flake alert, but he's gonna keep coming back because he feels that you are the light. Exactly. No, well, that's the point. So it's like, this is always such a blurry line, Bill. Yeah, you're a healer, you're a teacher. And Scorpio in itself is a healer, but if, with love, people come to that healing, Scorpios get it all the time. But then, start charging for your services, Bibbo. That's the problem with, with boys. Like, if that's what they're coming for, and they're not consciously doing that, because, like, love is, in itself, love is healing. That's what they're coming for, because, they've never been loved, or they didn't know how to love. They're scared of love. So they want the Scorpio to teach them. But then what's in it for you? Like, if it's a love relationship, then it's like, then that's a service, Bibbo. Charge them for coaching, Bibbo. I'm just kidding, but also, yeah. What's he bringing to the table? To the Scorpio table, the Scorpio cave. It's also Scorpio energies, I was just talking to a friend of mine about this, about the garnet fruit. That is one of the symbols of Scorpio. Our color is dark, dark red. All the dark things. Red. This is royalty, He 100% meant it. But he's so like, he's just really trying not to get hurt so much. It's like, but it's almost like pathetic, Let's see. You want to see if he's going to level up? Let's see if he's going to level up. Like soon, Yeah, look, Aquarius energy, the star. He may very well level up a little bit more towards the end of the month. So give it time. I would say, see his energy and yours, the high priestess and the star. Ooze that Scorpio energy. Communicate with him on the astral planes. Teleport, like literally give him thoughts, like send him thoughts from your heart and stuff like that. But until the end of the month, I would allow him to level up because he is flake alert, but there's like some kind of a continuation here regardless. And by the end of the month, he's leveling up more. And even if he flakes over time, there's a return, quite possibly in Aquarius season anyway. So there's like, there's stuff going on. Yeah, it's him. That's him embodying his energy. And you need to embody your energy. So he has something to aspire to. Give him something to aspire to. Like you with them. That's kind of what's coming up. I think he's gonna level up, but he might flake again, or like semi-flake. That stuff in the swords is like, but it's also, it's someone trying to leave, trying not to get hurt. Someone trying to like get ahead of the game, No, you're not a peasant, Bibbo. This is your empire. So just ooze that energy. Doesn't mean you can't love him for now. Do love him. Send him loving energy because that's what he's coming to. But also, you know, he needs to like do something. You know, he needs to situate himself better in his feelings. He needs to learn those things. And you can definitely help him on his journey and heal him to some extent. But then the question is always like, well, what is he giving you? It needs to be an equal energy exchange. Because otherwise it's just he's a drain and he's suckling at the teeth. But I think he knows that too, you know? I think he has a lot, it's almost like intuitive, like psychic awareness that he possesses. So he might sometimes act impulsively, or he's not even aware that it's like a spiritual reaction, but it's actually a spiritual reaction, or it's like, you know, an intuitive, something he intuitively perceives as a message from his angels. You know, the flaking is like running away from potential pain, panic, because he feels something, you know, special. It's normal human behavior. Yeah, you're not a peasant, baby. But that's what I'm saying here. Let's see what, you know, any final advice or like, you know, any general energies going forward. This is a journey in tandem. This is a journey together. But see, still that flake alert. Just be on your guard with him. So he doesn't shock you with, you know, some kind of a left turn. But there's like a journey that you're meant to be on anyway. So either way, it's going to somehow happen, you know? And the Emperor, you know, take your power. I'm not saying look down on him, but also this card says look down on him because there's no one higher than Zeus, the king of the gods, in this deck. The journey will be worked out and negotiated. Just, you know, don't allow him to expose you to any, you know, any unpleasantness because, you know, obviously he's like in a very vulnerable, uneasy, uncertain place himself, and he's putting that on you, and that's not cute. Yeah, you're healing and learning together. Correct. So there's a journey to be had, you know, continuation of this journey. But if he flakes out too many times, then you know the consequences for that. You're doing deep work. You're doing the work of Persephone, you know, the work of the deep unconscious, collective unconscious. He's not plugged into it in that way yet. He's trying to like, he's still like finding his way under the stars. Like he's lost in the nighttime. And you can see in the darkness, like, you know, you're going into the underworld itself. And he's still on the surface, like, where am I? What am I? What's going on? Make sure he's, you know, up to scratch, basically. It's all it's unapologetic bitch energy today. Yeah, enjoy the journey. Don't let him play his game, and don't let it affect you either. Don't let it affect you either, Bill. Self-consciousness. And yeah, the connection is deep. That's why the fear is so real in him as well. Like, that's real fear. You know, nothing to be trifled with. All right, my bibbies. I think we did Rachel's read, and you know what, Rachel? I'm going to give you a little oracle card. And I think that's really last dibs. You know, if anybody got a last minute, you know, nagging doubt, say it now, Bill. Submit your PayPal question now, because mommy's going to sleep to suckle on the teat of the goddess of sleep. Basically. Unleash, hold nothing back, expand into the universe. So yeah, unleash yourself, you know, expand your kingdom and yourself into the universe. Doesn't mean you have to expose yourself to him. Unleash your power, the power within, that Scorpio power of the underworld, that Scorpio power, you know, even of the loins, you know, that's where Scorpio resides. Scorpio power of the darkness, you know, and the sexiness, and you know, the scrumptiousness. Unleash that power, connect yourself to that power, and you can unleash it on him, you know, telepathically. And at the bottom of the deck, attract. So attract the things that you want. You don't have to go to him and say that now. Attract him saying it to you. Let him do the work. Yeah, don't let him play his games. And attract. Know that you have that power, you know? That's how Scorpio operates, you know? Gently in the night. Night creature. Ah, you're most welcome, Bill. It's always good to see you. I didn't recognize you at first. I thought it was like, I didn't realize it was you, Bill. There was a different Rachel. Like, in the chat, I mean. We had some crazy chat stuff going on today. Yeah, of course. Always good to talk to you as well, baby. It's all aligning for you. You know, either way, it's all aligning for you. A lot of things, you know, a lot of things coming. Big breakthroughs coming in the next 6 months to a year. Oh, yeah, hit me up. And also, you know, if you need anything. It's something about like October and your own season, Scorpio season. There's something, you know, whatever is in his astrology, I'm sure it's connected in some way to Scorpios. He might have Venus in Scorpio. He said there's something, I think we looked at his chart a little bit, didn't we? There's something about Scorpio that's part of his karma and part of his path. And he's like, he's coming to that as well. And you, like a moth to a flame, because that was your, you know, probably your agreement in a past life. Yeah, and you're exactly something around that, around Halloween and then your birthday. Yeah. Pisces. Was it double Pisces? 2 Pisces places. We're like Venus in Pisces and Moon in Pisces or something. But there must be Scorpio, something about Scorpio or Pluto. There's, you know, Pluto placements in one of his houses must be quite heavy. Be Pluto in his 12th house of karma or something like that. Because, you know, it's like he's rushing to you for some kind of healing. He doesn't even know how or why. And he's scared. Oh, I did see Scorpio somewhere? Okay. Something like that, yeah. It all makes sense. Like, and that's why the dual nature, like, the Aquarian, no offense to my Aquarian boo-boos, but you know, this like Aquarian flakiness and the Scorpionic drawing within and the healing. Or of the Pisces, that he had. So he has a lot of those traits, He's like a contradiction to him. Oh, boo-boos, did you hear that? Was the spirit moving stuff around in my house again. Rearranging the furniture. All right, my babies. It was so good to see everybody, babies. I'm going to go to sleep. We're going to do another live in the week. Maybe slightly different time. Might be daytime for me and might be a late night one for my babies. Or an evening one, EST, but late PST, something like that. Or rather the other way around. Evening PST, late night EST. Good night, Rachel. Good night, everyone. Good night, my gang. Suckle at the teat, okay? And be unapologetic. One milkshake, one teat at a time. Good night, my babies. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and maybe angel.